Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to CrowCast episode 27. Tonight is the takeover. It is run by you, the Crow family. How are we all doing, Crows?
Great.
Okay.
Very well.
Great, man.
Ronnie, that room of yours is getting smaller and smaller every week.
I know. We've had like a few mental days, so you can see some progress. I mean, it's cleaner. It's white. So it should be ready next week. I spoke to Shiner and you boys. So I've ordered a load of soundproof pads. You are right, it does look smaller because I've moved you boys know because you've been up here, so I've moved the desk over to another side of the room and I've moved it down. So yeah, the walls are closing in, Shiner, your favourite term like.
Yeah. What's the words I'm trying to think of in my head? You know, where the walls closing in. The fucking boundaries of freedom is closing in as well, isn't it?
Yeah, man. And like obviously trying to get everything set up in time. I got multiple lights going on and I don't know how to work any of them. So it's a bit like a disco. So if I do that, hey, look at that, looks like I got a suntan now.
Wow.
That's all right now.
You got homemade solarium, Dave.
How we've changed, 27 weeks and we're upgrading lights and trying to do it. It's the new thing now, boys, isn't it? The CrowCast. 27 weeks. Good God.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a plan of there wasn't sort of a set goal, a number of episodes we do, but I think this is I was going to say outstayed its welcome. No, not at all. But it is gone way longer than we thought it would. It's incredible that people.
I think lockdown has as well, hasn't it?
Yeah,
another 27 weeks of fucking head, boys.
27 strong.
That is probably the case, Shay. You're probably right, bud.
Yeah. Well, he said earlier to me.
Today.
Yeah, he said earlier in his news conference, the laws in England are staying for 6 months.
Yeah, until the spring, innit? Because, and obviously I think the virus gets a little bit more active in it, doesn't it?
What does that mean? That everybody, like all pubs, would have to shut at 10 p.m. in England?
Curfews, yeah.
Oh, there are. We might get home if we play a gig. We might get home before 2 then.
Yeah, we might.
Doubt it.
Play a gig would be nice.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So 6 months, Shine. When did that come in?
He said this afternoon. I think I was watching Prime Minister's questions, and basically the laws are staying there for 6 months.
Oh wow!
So basically till the spring, I think, to get us through the winter.
Okay.
It's release the tour, please.
So the last I kind of followed it because obviously it's been a bit hectic the last couple of days. So they were looking at the football, for example. Crowds going back to football October.
Stopped it.
That's not happening now, no?
No, not happening.
Yeah, it's been pushed back, isn't it? Their sort of plans doing large gatherings, sort of pushed back.
Sorry, boys. Ron, can you bring up Martin Jones's comment here?
Hang on 2 seconds, buddy. I'm still working my way through. Because otherwise, if I flick past saying
right.
Evening.
Hang on 2 seconds, getting there. Otherwise, everybody misses a chance. I try and kind of bring up all the lows, light. So there we are. That is that the one you wanted?
No, this one was a 9:05. It was a bit further on, I think.
Oh, there we are. Hang on.
It's quite funny. Fair play to him.
I hope it is funny now.
That's a nice one. Thank God for Tuesday night. Crow night love. What? Crow night. Love it. The last 6 months have been like groundhog, except for this. Absolutely.
Get number 4. There we are. Somebody saying hi, Lloyd.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Lloyd.
There we are.
No, it was after that again, I think. Sorry, mate.
We can take this on to about midnight, can't we?
That's it.
There we go.
Best by 10, mandatory. I love that. I think I'm the only one that like that, mate.
Oh, I love this.
It is a weird one, isn't it? Where
good evening from the world of Twitch. We are now live on Twitch as well, see, boys?
It's me, Twitch.
Hello, Twitch. Whatever you are.
Is Ronnie in a cupboard? It's starting to look that way, isn't it? It's starting to look like I'm converting a toilet or something.
Yeah, you're getting further and further in that corner, but
yeah,
nobody puts Ronnie in the corner.
I knew you were going to say that.
I said in a gig once, didn't I?
Yeah.
Ronnie's in a cupboard under the stairs. I definitely got to get some artwork. No, I got high ceilings, for fuck's sake. There we go. There they are. Ish. Well, they're high for me.
That's only a small cupboard, that is, but in Ronnie, it's like
false perspective.
yeah, it's like Narnia.
Ronnie Potter in the cupboard under the stairs. Fucking hell. Oh well, I'll be on that next week. I'll try and alter it. So yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Just as up a gig.
What's that, bro?
I'm trying to think of the word. I can't say the word. You know, like Harry Potter, he does his magic.
Yeah.
Do one of them, but to make us play a gig in front of people.
Oh, I'd love to do that. Well,
Chris has
put up there. Christmas is cancelled. No, it's not. And I've already started the countdown. So
I did notice, mate.
I love it. I love it. You can tune in for more of that next week.
Yeah. So, speaking of Christmas, right? Speaking of, we're on lockdown, right? We can't leave Bridgend or anybody connect there. So how the fuck Santa getting in you?
Well, he's working, isn't it?
True. Well done, Dave.
Well done, Dave.
Yeah.
Solve that
Because I'm
problem.
a key worker thing on the front of his little badge. I'm a key worker. Slay.
I like that, Dave. I'm sharp.
Well, it's work, isn't it?
It's working.
That is a weird one. Like Craig McGill just said, he can't visit his family, but go to the pub until 10. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because I can understand why the pub, like why would you let people go to a pub, get pissed, and people's inhibitions go when you go to dinner and everyone's hugging each other and stuff. But you go around to your mum's house or something, you know, she can sit on her sofa, you sit on the other. I don't know.
Well, you don't pay tax on going around to see your mum, do you?
Well, she charges me. Charges me at the door.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's an awful lot of furlough money they need to get back.
But yeah, they can't afford the furlough money, can they? And it's about the economy as well, isn't it? I suppose. I mean,
yeah, I've literally given up trying to make sense of it because none of it makes sense. Absolutely none of it makes sense. Just make things work for you. Be sensible, and that's it.
Yeah,
it's
trying to stay safe and be
you're right, man.
safe for everyone else. I think is the best thing you can do, innit? Rather than trying to dissect politics all the time, you just go crazy. Keep trying to do that.
Absolutely. There we are. I suppose you can get all your family in a pub, couldn't you? Meet you done a pub.
But yeah, you could, yeah.
Yeah, but what's the score with that? So I'm confused because somebody corrected me. Can you go to the pub with multiple people, or is it still got to be your one household?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's fucking mad because it's saying like
you can go and meet other people because it's apparently a COVID safe environment, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're saying like, you know, the rule of 6 and stuff like that. But what if there's 7 of you in your house, like? What?
Yeah, that doesn't count. If it's seven of you in the house, that just counts as one, I suppose, really, doesn't it? You've got to kick one out.
This guest for next week, Mark Dreyford and Boris Johnson.
That's a good idea. Get a bit of clarification.
Yeah.
So Paul has just said it's a bubble of 6. Okay, and apparently you can meet up to 30 people outdoors. Yeah, I just find it all confusing, to be honest, boys. There we are. There's Iona. 6 people, 2 houses while in Scotland. Fuck Boris.
Now, Martin Jones has
Well,
said,
Jago. Took the words right out of my
Martin
mouth.
Jones on this idea has said, they've said the pubs close at 10, but supermarkets sell alcohol beyond that. So you need to leave the pub at 9:30, go to the supermarket, get your booze in, and then have your after drinks then.
They'll
But
all
he's
have a
mentioned
fucking knees
Sol,
up back of yours, like.
yeah, but if you're going to buy Sol, I think you have to drink about 400 before you get tipsy, don't you? So I like to call drive-in beer.
Drive-in beer.
Yeah.
They
I mean,
stopped that as well now, Dave. They stop alcohol in shops and things.
Are they really?
What?
Yep.
They stop at the
I
licenses
literally just
as well,
seen Mark Dreyford at 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, supermarkets can't sell alcohol after 10 p.m. What's the crack with that then? Oh, it's to ease down the drinking, is it? Or
Stock up the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
exactly. Stock them day before.
I was going to say, Amazon are not going to stop delivering it, are they?
No. Because in their wisdom, they think to themselves, oh, well, if everyone stops drinking at 10 o'clock, everyone be home in bed by 11. Never mind going to the fucking shop at 4 o'clock and stocking up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, what fucking world are you living in?
I know where they
Yeah,
are. Like, right? They've locked down the whole of South. Practically.
Ron, yes, thank you, mum. Thank you, mum.
Apart from Cardiff. Now, if you want to leave Cardiff without going into a restricted zone, you have to go via the water. So they may as well just lock Scott of Cardiff, and the Vale of Glamorgan down as well.
Just for everybody's information, that was my mum keeping an eye on me.
Someone needs to.
Yeah. They're leaving that joy till Friday, expected. Give them something to do, like.
Well, I heard a rumour it's because they all like to go and play golf, don't they, in the on the Vale, so that's why they haven't locked it down. All the politicians like they will go for a game of golf.
Well, yeah, it was a strange one. Me and Shane had a conversation the other day, and it went something like, okay, so we're in a bubble and we can't go away together, but yet you can go in a hunting party. That was the right one, wasn't it? So you can go away hunting with more than 6, is it, or something like that? Or
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, that's the bottom line. I find it all fucking bizarre. Like, you know, I'm not making a mockery out of. We all know the virus is serious, and we have many friends who are nurses and doctors and on the front line, and other people who've had to kind of be on the front line. We also know people who have had COVID and have struggled through it. So we know it's not a funny matter. We just think the whole handling of it, probably with the majority of the country, it's fucking confusing. I think it's just confusing more than anything. So, and people in this time as well got a habit of getting really angry because, you know, I feel I'm better going into a second lockdown. I don't know how you boys feel. I've kind of had a little bit of freedom. I was sensible. I got to see the people I wanted to see. Do you know what I mean? So it's like everybody had their own experience. We were very fortunate. We got to do the Planet Roxy Asylum. So we were kind of fortunate there, but I don't know, it's bizarre. Because how does this affect? It's quite interesting. There's a lot of these gigs, isn't it? Social distancing gigs. How do they work now? Because if they,
well, I mean, you could probably still do it within the county this lockdown, but people who are going to travel into it couldn't attend, I don't think. And if I don't know, I suppose the ban could be classed as work, but I think people attending, you couldn't go if you were traveling through counties that were locked down. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to make a thing out of it. I'm just saying everything kind of contradicts.
It does.
Yeah, do you kind of do you see what I'm saying there? You can
really
find
does.
you can find a contradiction within anything. So multiple houses can't meet, but you can go to a pub. So that kind of contradicts. I said about the socializing, because did you say Germany have tried? They were trying live sport, weren't they? I know parts of Germany. When I was listening to Talk Sport the other day, they were trying live crowds back.
Yeah, I definitely seen crowds in German stadiums.
I think like the social distance concerts up in Newcastle and other places worked. Cornwall, I know they did a successful social distance. That was with the King Creature guys and stuff. That, you know, but I'm saying, how does that move forward, or why can't we kind of? I don't know. I don't know. You can get, this is such a topic, you know. You can get you can literally get lost in it for hours, like, you know. So
it is vague, man. It really is. Yeah.
There we go. Tim Sterry, get the air gun out again, Lloyd.
I got one of these this week, mate.
Very good memory.
Do you wanna? Anybody want to read this one out?
Go on, Devo.
Can sport, leisure, and recreation facilities remain open? Yes, as long as they can maintain all safety requirements to protect people from the risk of contracting coronavirus. Gyms and leisure centres have put measures in place for social distancing, good hygiene, the wearing of face coverings where appropriate, and the gathering of people exercising or playing sport together must not exceed 30 people. They may also need to stop certain activities where people are in close contact, which could be any sport, really. But that's, you know. Does that answer it? I don't know.
Honest to God, we could be talking here for the next 4 hours and we still make no sense of this. It's like there are no real answers. I don't know. It's just be sensible, I guess. That's somebody's sensible is somebody else's rogue. I don't know. None of it makes sense. No real sense. There's no clarity. Pisses me off, to be honest.
Yeah, no, you're spot on. You're fucking spot on.
Oh, well.
But how was your weekend, boys? Have you been all right? Or apart from that, obviously the slight change, or?
Yeah, all good, but I mean, I had a nice surprise from my old man yesterday. He turns to me and goes, have you ever heard of this band Volbeat? I said, fuck yeah, they're awesome. Oh, I really like them, Lloyd, really like them. So I went for a run tonight, stuck Volbeat on. I was like, got back, I was like, Dad, you do not want to go run into Volbeat. There's fucking, it knackers you out, like. But just to hear my dad say that, I was like, oh, fuck it up, yeah. You know, you start to know his shit.
Dino, like Dino, keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
I remember talking about dads and rock music. I remember taking my dad to see Jerry and the Pacemakers about 10 years ago, and he was like, too loud for me. And Jerry and the fucking Pacemakers, like.
That's brilliant.
He's that old, like.
That's class.
Yeah, that rock and roll for kids. See.
Brilliant.
So not only, so this is the CrowCast takeover for anybody looking now, because we've got some great amount of viewers. We're now on YouTube, Facebook, and streaming on Twitch. And there's exactly what I was going to get to now. Where is the tip jar, boys? So thanks to you guys, we've created a tip jar, which is...
I'm going to pull it up, Ben.
I am. First of all, I'm going to put a link in the comments, which you should see right now. So there's the link to our tip jar. And all those who want to type it out. Look, it's something that we started. The boys have said it.
Ron, are you sure that's the tip jar?
Please tell me that's the tip jar.
No, it's not. That looks like this is the StreamYard.
No.
Take it down quick.
What is in the tip jar? Hang on.
You put the StreamYard
You put the
link up.
StreamYard link.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
Then we also jump. Oh, there's a link.
Welcome one, and welcome all.
Oh, it's a fucking nightmare, man. Yes, I did. Ignore that.
Wipe it from
Come on
your
down,
memory.
everybody. Come and say hello. Come and say hello.
Do you know what? I just got nothing else to say there. Right, I'll try and amend that, boys. You crack on.
Hey, look at one of the comments my brothers wrote, right? From my brother Lee. Dad likes Barry White. There's nothing wrong with Barry White, Lee.
You're right, mate. There's nothing wrong with Barry White, but
Barry White's class.
That's all gone P-Tongue.
here
Well,
in
well,
Gibson, we get to pay for the privilege of Dave's Did You Know? But
Yeah, that's what I read it.
I'm not for it.
What's Harriet Grease wrote? What is that? Was expecting porn.
Click on it now if that's the case.
Yeah, well, it's only because the Wonderful Crow family with this tip jar thing, only because you guys sort of said that you'd like to pay for it, which is incredible, really, because we wanted to do this for free, but we got to listen to you as well, and it's our benefit as
It's optional,
well.
isn't it? That's the
First
beauty
time
of
we
it.
get paid. In
Yeah, it's
27
just an optional thing, isn't it? So that's the beauty of it. You can if you want. You don't have to, you know?
Exactly. But we do get the names of everyone that does pay.
Yeah.
There are,
You get a
Ron.
big shout
You've
out
got it,
next
bud.
week. You.
That's the one, Ron. Well
There we
done.
are.
There we go.
No, guess spending. Quick, get him in, get him spending, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave
Right,
needs
I
some
tell you
new
what.
shoes.
I'm gonna start on the birthdays then because there's quite a few.
Cool, man.
So we'll start off with Lewis Pedley got in touch to ask if we could wish his dad, Ant from Dudley, happy birthday. He's been watching every week, absolutely loves the Crows. He mentions you all the time and travels far and wide to as many shows as he can. It would really make his day. Cheers, lads. So that's Ant from Dudley. Happy birthday, bud. His birthday was on the 20th of September. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
We've also got Shane Williams. It's his birthday tomorrow, and he's the big 5-0.
No way.
Yeah,
50.
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
you don't look
Unlucky,
a day over 48.
Unlucky,
Yeah,
Shane.
Yeah, he don't look it.
No, he
But
looks
yeah,
a bit younger then.
He does. He's a big 5-0. Fair play.
Ooh, fair play.
Happy birthday, bud. Claire Morley. Hi, Shane. It's my birthday on the 23rd. Any chance of a shout out on Tuesday's CrowCast? I'm going to be 54. Thank you. Happy birthday, Claire.
Happy birthday,
Happy
love.
birthday.
There we go. Well done. Excellent work. Christine McGrath. Hi, guys. Please could you give a birthday shout out on tomorrow CrowCast to my daughter, Emily, who is 11 today. Or was that yesterday? That would have been yesterday, wouldn't it? And my son, Daniel, who is 16 on the 24th. They are both big Crow fans. Happy birthday, Emily. Happy birthday, Daniel.
Happy birthday, both.
Birthday.
Happy birthday to Lewis. She's 12 on Friday. Happy birthday, love.
Happy birthday.
There we go.
China's mute.
Ryan Dainty from Rockfiend Productions. It was his birthday yesterday. Hope you had a great day, Ryan.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Ryan.
This is good. Paul Calway got in touch to ask if he could wish his wife Melanie a very happy birthday. It's her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Melanie.
Happy birthday for tomorrow, love.
Happy birthday.
Well
Doing
done,
good at this now, we boys.
Hi. Holly
I've
Hart.
worked it out, but it's about 1 in every 7.
Hey, Rono, can you get that picture up for me, buddy? Turn round then. Holly Hart, please could you say a happy birthday to Ollie, who was 12 yesterday, and Edward, who is 6 today. And there they are, look, repping the Crows.
Happy birthday, boys.
Happy birthday, that's class.
Happy birthday.
We've also got David Graham. Can I possibly get a birthday shout out to my girlfriend, Debbie, for her birthday tomorrow, please? Happy birthday for tomorrow, Debbie.
Happy birthday, Debbie. For
And
tomorrow.
That's all the birthdays. We got some shout outs to do later on. We'll do that a bit later on. But that's all the birthdays. Happy birthday, everyone. Have a great day.
Should we look to get someone on? Because obviously putting the link out there is it's something. I got someone ready now. Here we go. Let's say hello to Jacko.
Oh, Jacko!
What's happening, man?
How you doing?
Good, man.
You've been making me laugh with some of your comments, really, seriously.
Go on, like what?
Well, you haven't got a Scooby how this lockdown's working in England, have you? I mean, this COVID thing's brilliant.
Yeah.
The clocks go back in a few weeks. How the fuck are you going to know that? Seriously. I'm getting pissed at 9 o'clock. It's really 10, but don't tell COVID. Seriously, it's great to see your faces, though, boys.
Yeah, man.
And you, man. And you.
Yeah, well, you know, up in Northern England now as opposed to South Wales, you know, different lifestyle altogether.
So where are
I
you?
can tell.
Where are you, Jacko?
Well, I'm up in Darlington in County Durham, and I know there's one or two followers on here from this end of the woods.
Yeah.
As you well know, I've moved back up here because, I just finished being a student at university. So I've now got my degree in computer forensics of all things. I don't know.
That's awesome, man.
It gets better though, boys. As of Monday, I start my PhD at university, and I'm a lecturer. They're going to get me.
Wow.
I know. With my course T-shirt on, obs.
That's amazing.
That's great, man.
I know, and I must have been quiet. Obviously, Ronnie had said, "Would you come on tonight?" I was sort of looking back to see how far my relationship with you boys go. 2014.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was Camden we met, wasn't it?
Camden.
Yeah.
And at first, I thought it was the Camden gig in 2015 where Biff Byford was there.
No, it was March 14th, dude.
So yeah, March 14th, which was 2015, wasn't it? But actually, it was the year before when you did like a sort of a Camden Presents type thing, where it's just the four of you, sort of pre-date.
That's right. Yeah, it was quite mad actually, dude, because I think we'd only briefly spoke via Twitter back then, and then I got off stage and you just go, right, Lloyd, here's a Budweiser, drink. I was like, who's this guy? I like him, but who is he?
I think I seem to recall the very first one, and for those that, it was at the Camden Barfly, and there was you boys, and there was Padge, and there was Moose. So there I am, sort of slightly over 5'11", surrounded all these angry little Welsh people in beards and leather jackets, and I still remember there was a shopping trolley involved as well, if memory serves me correctly, and alcohol, obs.
Yeah, that was a good night, wasn't it?
They were the days, weren't they?
I think it was a Tuesday or something as well, something daft.
Tuesday.
For the Crows roll.
I just can't believe it's been 6 years, in all honesty.
Yeah.
You know, since that Barfly, and and now with all the changes been, it's fantastic. And on that, I was sort of been really thinking about you, how you've changed. I've got this really good idea, right? Now, seriously, guys, work with me on this one. You know what I'm like. I mean, you've got Blink of an Eye, which is my all-time favourite tune. Shane's now got the piano comes out. It's a nice little melodious thing. Right, work on this, boys. First time you're playing somewhere like, I don't know, Madison Square Gardens. Piano comes out. Guest featuring our friend from Darlington, On trombone.
Oh, go on. Go on.
Go on.
I've got this, boys. Just give me some notice.
I love it.
Yeah.
Go on. Love.
Blink of an eye for piano and trombone.
China, what do you reckon, bud?
I think you can do this.
Jacko,
Good advice.
let's make that happen.
Yeah, man.
But I'm not being box roadie, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. It's a banging colour as well, isn't it?
Yeah, bright red. I've got a euphonium back there somewhere as well. I mean, my understairs isn't as big as Ronnie's little cupboard there, but I'm filling it up nicely.
You got a pink oboe in there somewhere as well?
It's a big room, this is. It's actually deceiving, that wall, honestly. It's quite far, like.
Right, hang on. Is this Father Ted? Very small, far away.
Yeah.
That's what it is, isn't it?
It is. It's quite far.
Ronnie, get up and walk to the back wall, and you just get smaller and smaller.
All right, I'll do that. There we go.
Careful, Shane. He might have any shorts on. He might just be like a newsreader.
His pants, like.
It's not bad, see?
He's tiny. He's like a borrower. Where's he gone?
How far away is he?
So I suppose with all this COVID, then that's the tattoo shop party knackered as well, is it? Tattoo shop party will be knackered this year, I guess.
What's that? I missed that because I had to take my headphones out. Sorry, you could have said anything then, which you probably did.
Oh, yeah. You're my favourite China, don't tell the others. Oh, he's gone.
And there he is.
There he is,
Very
man.
back.
No, I'm just saying, because normally I get to see you guys around Christmas time, don't I, when I come down to South Wales for the party, but I'm guessing with the COVID, that'll be off as well.
Yeah, man, I'm nothing to do with the shop now as well, dude.
Well, I knew that, but I was figuring you'd still be good for the ticket. You got to be good for something, right?
Well, I don't know. Possibly. I don't know. The invite in the post, maybe.
Yeah, that's right. As I say, if it's a plus one, I will bring Boris down so we can push him down the stairs of Bobos.
Yeah.
Social
And
distance
surf
this
the fucker
basket.
down there.
Yeah, social distance this. Get out of it, you.
So you're keeping all right
anyway.
anyway, dude?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, as I say, I'm up here now. I've got my own place. Like I guess everyone else watching, haven't been to a gig. I think my last gig I went to was March. I went to see the Wild Hearts up in Newcastle, and that I think of all the things that I am missing, it's live music and it's live gigging and festivals. I just, I went for a ride on the motorbike out to the seaside yesterday, and there was a boy just busking. And I just stood there for 10 minutes just listening. It was rubbish. But I just thought, I've got to listen to some music. It's live music,
Yeah.
I said this to Shane and Ron today. I mean, I ain't ever going to take this stuff for granted anymore when we eventually get back doing this. I mean, I look the fuck out. I'm just going to go crazy, man.
Yeah.
I know. It's just,
No.
and also the thing is now, like I did what a lot of the festivals asked, which was rather than sort of get the money back off the tickets, like Steelhouse, I've carried it over, to keep the sport going, try to keep that now. But then you sort of think, well, 6 months, where's that going to take us? And will even next summer still be on? So it's quite disconcerting, but I mean, I don't know how close we get at festivals, so I can see whether, can you imagine being a download and everyone says, oh, stay 2 meters away. Yeah, that'd be right.
Yeah.
Not unless you're watching
know,
Kiss on the main
we-
stage or something. Hi, Heidi. You're my favourite. Don't tell your husband, boyfriend, love his sons. I just got Heidi popped up. We know how many Heidis do we know, guys? About 6, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who fella's 50? He's 50.
50 today. Oh,
Wow.
Shane.
Shane Williams, yeah. Well, it's
Well,
tomorrow.
what am I going to
Yeah.
say, boys? I'm bloody 60 in a fortnight or so. I'm not taking a high bloody mulligan, am I?
Yeah, but Jacko, you don't look 60. I mean, Shane Williams, he looks 50, doesn't he? Like he's like,
Well, there is that, like, yeah. You wouldn't.
yeah.
And the wrong, it must have been a hell of a paper round here at that point.
Oh, aye.
And he dances like a 70-year-old, to be quite honest. If you've seen him dance,
Oh, I did watch those. Those cheery little lockdown videos he did to try and keep us all amused.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, after I
we're in
tried-
90s and stuff, funny.
That was it, yeah. I watched 3 or 4, but then I decided that I'd rather just put a bit of emulsion and watch that dry off instead. And that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very wise.
He's not listening, is he? Sorry, Shane. I love you really.
Brilliant.
What is Ronnie doing? He's kind of like he's under the desk then.
No, I'm trying to sort the
Got a
technical
visitor,
stuff
have you?
out, Dave.
He's probably trying to find somebody else to come on instead of me. That'll be what it is. Oh, sorry.
Ronnie,
Wait,
Yeah,
Box
man.
roll,
can you
bonus,
call
yeah?
me out in a minute, bud? There's something I got to do. Jacko, if I'm not back in time, thank you so much for coming on, brother. And I'll see you soon.
Well, hopefully, yeah. God willing,
Yeah.
he says. But he's gone.
There we are. Shane speaks. You cheeky twat, Shane.
Hey.
Just as Shane gone.
That was great.
Shane's
That's what
here.
that was.
Hello, Shane. I wasn't speaking about it. It was somebody else. It was him. That.
So,
I
has
gotta
it
be
been,
honest. Sorry, Dan. Go on.
so it's all right up with you, then, Jack. Well, apart from, like I said, the live gigs, you've been all right keeping yourself amused and you're all right, like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, I was when the lockdown first started. For me, it was, believe it or not, as daft as it sounds, it was a good thing because I was just doing my dissertation for university. So essentially, I stocked up on booze, put the computer on, and wrote the dissertation. So that was a couple of weeks taken care of. I've got to be honest with you, like everybody else, I'm just climbing the walls. Once the pubs were reopened, that was a godsend because if I turn the camera around, you can see, because I've got a new house now, there's a pub just by there. I did Welsh then. See, I went Welsh. Just over by there.
Just over by there. You
Just
know.
over by there.
Yeah.
There's the pub. So that's a minute's walk away. So once that reopened, that was me. That was me 1,000 steps a day taken care of. But I've just been trying to keep myself busy, just like reading, listening to music, just doing stuff like that. Because what else can you do? I don't work for a living because I'm a full-time student now. Just keep on going.
Yeah.
It's been
What's
boring.
the lockdown up northeast? Is it?
Well, ironically enough, and I was interested in the comments that some of the other fellow Crow fans were doing it. It depends on which pub you're going into. The majority of people, I think, are using a bit of common sense. It's like me. When I go out, I mean, I stick the bloody mask on. I just pull it up, and I'm not making a drama about it. As you guys have been saying, bit of bloody common sense on this. Wash my hands, put a mask on. What harm is it? Interesting enough, though, it is when the booze kicks in, and I'm sure you guys have been saying if you've been out, that some of the pubs are really strict. You're on your table in your little bubble. You get up when you've had a few sherbets, start walking around and socialising, and they'll jump on you. Get back to your own table. And some have been great like that. Others, and when the lockdown came up and the pubs opened, the cops are straight in just shutting some down because they're just being stupid. It's just like they just piled in, and there wasn't any sense of distancing, any sense of common sense. People were just rammed in, absolutely rammed in. So what I've done now when I go out, I choose which pub I go to, and I choose the one that's got a bit of common sense about it. And if I go to one where it's just people just bundling in, I just turn around and go out. I do it for myself. I just make that choice.
Yeah. I think to be fair, every pub I've been into, whether it's been in Wales or England, has been pretty good. I can't really say they could have done much more. I think in terms of keeping and the screens up and all the staff with the masks on and everything. So to be fair, I haven't been anywhere where it's looked a bit dodgy, but do exist, I suppose. Either that or they've been shut.
Well, as I say, sorry, Dave, even my local over the road, which you go in, they put you on a table, take your details, a bit of separation. So half hour for closing time, when it's really kicked in around here, people are just, so I can see where that's an issue. And I went for a ride on my bike out to the seaside yesterday on my motorbike, and go to the seaside for ice cream. And although I was one of those people, it was absolutely rammed in all the streets, and there was hardly anybody with a mask. I mean, I say I was cool because I had my little biking hood on, so I just put it up. But people are pushing past each other, and the streets were crammed. I just thought, it's so contagious. It is gonna pass around. But it's yeah, it depends. So I'm making a choice, and that's the thing. My sister, she said to me, she says, "I'm not wearing a mask because I've got asthma." Yeah, you also smoke 30 fags a day, you dumb fucker. That doesn't seem to affect your asthma, but put a bit of bloody nickel elastic over your face, and all of a sudden it's, oh my God, I'm going to die. Get on with it, girl.
Apparently, I mean, I don't know whether this is a controversial thing to say, but apparently it doesn't inhibit the oxygen intake anyway, so
No.
it's not.
I mean,
Because,
you're right. I mean, I used to wear sort of masks and things. I've never worked for the National Health Service, and well, we have some mutual friends, haven't we, guys? I mean, some of the folks who top on the National Health Service, God bless them. I love them all. Kath and Di, the wonderful, and Ellen. I'm going to get shouted out now because I've got to miss one out. Anybody called Heidi. They're all lovely, and they wear masks as part of their normal job before all this. I used to wear masks and bits and pieces occasionally when I was in the military for emergency breathing apparatus and bits and pieces. Put them on, get on with it. You might not be saving your own life, but you might be saving someone else's. It's a thin bit of bloody cloth. I mean, yeah. I just hope we don't get these. Oh, I got political now. Sorry, boys. Darkening the tone a bit.
Sorry, mate.
Don't get some of these American style. It's against my liberty. Oh, cough, do one. Get your mask on and grow up.
You're going to do well as a lecturer, dude. I've just seen it. But just see what you're going to be like.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? When it's, you know, bearing in mind that any three of the students, if you add them together, they'll still be younger than me. I have to moderate my language.
Any openings going in for enrolment in your class, or?
Well, again, I'm sorry, it's come back to this COVID thing, and it's been interesting just learning about restrictions the universities had to put in. So, just to give you an example of how it's affected, you know, how institutions like that going on, they're even splitting the year groups up into smaller groups because I do the computer forensics. You've got to go into a computer laboratory to do it. You can't do everything remote. So this is quite good practice for me. And so the university got 3 times as many deliveries of the same lecture, or 3 times the seminar. So it's putting a massive workload on them, which is why they've dragged the bottom and hauled me in. But it's a big deal because they're trying to do it right, you know, even the social distancing in and out of the university, there's paths to follow. And I do believe that if everyone just follows a bit of common bloody sense, we'll get through this thing.
This is exactly how I feel, dude. It's exactly, if everybody can just do their own little bit, I mean, and just concentrate on the sensible factors of it. And I think we will learn to live around it.
That's it. We have to learn to live with it. There's no choice. This is it. And these people who turn around and say, "Oh, it's well, everyone dies of flu." Bollocks to that. We have bloody flu injections and bits and pieces, and people still die of it. This is a fast-acting virus. It goes on very quickly. It passes quickly. We've all seen it. We all know. You know, you don't know you've got it. 7 days later, you're on a ventilator. So, oh yeah, I thought Shane was going to say something else there, legend. I thought he was going to say ring a bell with me. Well, yeah, just put a bloody. I mean, I've got one I've got it with me. I've got they're selling some handmade ones in Darlow. It's my profile picture on Facebook, which you boys might have seen. It looks like a D cup of a bra, and I'm happy as to put that on. I'll go to sleep in that buggy, you know, snuggling into a D cup. Happy days. I go around Lidl a bit like Cinderella's slipper. Is there any single women here who would fit into this? I've been banned out 4 times, but I put a different mask on and let me back in.
Charming. Brilliant.
I am still trying to get used to when you're in a supermarket, and obviously, you know, you got that covered, so everybody's got their eyes like that. And you almost feel you're staring everybody out when you're passing them because there is a lot more eye contact than usual. Have any of you had that where you feel like you're in a 10 second long had that, have you, Lloyd?
No, man, no.
Yeah. I felt like every time, like if I'm walking through Tesco's, I feel like someone's staring me out for a good 5-10 seconds, like, you know.
Tell you what I have
blowing kisses.
is see, like you can talk, you'll talk to someone and be friendly, and you just don't know if they're smiling or not, or are they going to take it. That's what kind of.
Yeah, I've done that, Lloyd. I'm wearing my mask and I'm going around and the eye contact. It's a Welsh thing. You kind of look and you just smile, but they can't see you smiling.
No.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Today though, I went for a Starbucks and put the mask on and ordered the Starbucks and I tried to drink it with the mask on. I had caramel all up the mask.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, what I've been doing, I've been blowing kisses and flicking my tongue out at pretty ladies who go past. They just don't know. It's brilliant. Perving away like a good one, me.
I seen some guy, right? Some guy in the shop close to me the other day. These two guys walked in, obviously separately. They weren't together. And what shopkeeper?
You can't judge.
Hey, hang on now. This is my turn. Right? No, so he said, the shopkeeper goes, "Oh, excuse me, can you put your mask on?" This guy goes, "Oh, look, I'm exempt. I got asthma," and pulled out this thing on his phone and showed him. So then the next guy, the shopkeeper turned to him and said, "Oh, excuse me, can you put your mask on?" He looks at me and goes, "I forgot my mask." And as he said that, he goes, "Oh, I just suffer with a bit of asthma as well from time to time." So, mate, just go and get a mask.
From time to time.
Do you know what I mean? I just thought, how stupid are you?
Part-time asthma, like.
I put a little thing on Facebook today, a little quote. You said something about does it deprive you of oxygen? And I forget exactly what it said, but it was along the lines of if you think that put a mask on deprives you of oxygen, it's going to affect your brain cells, that ship's fucking sailed. It's too late for you. That already happened.
I tell you what I can't get out of my head is Jacko walking around Tesco like Benny Hill with a bra.
Do you know what? Seriously, give me 10 seconds. I'm going to go and get the bugger just to prove it. I shall return. Don't push yourselves.
It's welcome to CrowCast 27. It's Jacko's night.
Jacko takeover.
Jacko takeover. The question is now, whose bra is this? Did he say whose bra it is?
Good point.
We'll find out now.
We'd ask him now.
So whose Viking helmet have you nicked?
It's a saucy one, isn't it?
There we go. My D cup.
So whose bra was that?
Well, if you walk around Darlington and you see a lass with a tit out, you know it was hers.
I thought it'd be a lacy number, I did.
It is a lacy, it's probably hard to see all out the camera. I'm all wired up now. It's got a lace and frilly bits on.
Very saucy.
I think I washed it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I do get a
I was going to say you've had a lot of love tonight on your Jacko, mate. There's a lot of people are saying you should be Prime Minister, which is fantastic.
Oh, don't. Seriously, me.
Yeah. A lot of people are loving the bra.
Seriously, £3 from a shop in Darlow. Look at that. Beautiful little thing.
You can't fucking beat that. You can't beat that. But thank you for coming on, mate. And it's always great to see your face, honestly.
I'm missing you all. Honestly, guys, I'm just looking forward to the next time I can just stand there and go, come on, Lloyd. Amuse me.
Impress me.
Entertain me.
Impress me. Look at that.
That's brilliant. Nah, thank you, Jacko.
Oh, boys, I've loved it.
Anything you need, you know where we are.
Fans out there. Sorry, bud.
Anything you need, you know where we are, mate.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if you can ship a couple of cases or something up,
Shop shut at 10. You're fucking like.
It's just absolutely lovely to see all of you guys. Seriously. When's the next album coming out? I'll ask for the tour fans. I'll ask the question.
When's the next album coming out?
Yeah. When do we?
Fucking hell! The other album only had 6 gigs.
Oh.
This is the troublesome third album, lads.
One of them got cancelled.
I love this. I'll address this, and then you can actually fuck off, right? But we literally we did a gig, right? No, sorry, we released an album after doing 3 gigs. Then we did another 2 or 3 gigs, boys. You'll have to help me. It's all this time sitting in a cupboard. And then we did Winter's End, then COVID hit, and that's it. And now everyone's going, right, when's your 3rd album? Fucking hell, we haven't finished with album 2. Fucking.
Well, next Tuesday I'm going on the massive wagons bloody cast. I'll tell you, none of this nonsense. If I've got my music.
Fucking hell.
You don't mean that,
love
Jack,
it. I love it, Jack. Oh, hey, anything you need, you know where we are, all right, buddy? You take care.
Great. And you, I'll be listening to the rest of this. See you there, guys. Love you
Take
all.
care.
Bye.
Don't forget the tip jar. Don't forget the tip jar.
generously.
Yeah, I'll give you a tip. Don't plant your marigolds at night. There's a tip for you.
Can I go bless?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that was brilliant. That was.
He seems really well, doesn't he? He's looking really well and healthy.
Yeah, and he's done awesome. In all fairness, we remember when he spoke to us at a gig and he said what he was going to do. He was going to start a new life, new career path. And in all fairness, he's fucking nailing it, isn't he? Like, you know what I mean? So, and he's always been positive. Even through any troubles, he always manages to bring a smile to your face. So God bless him. God bless him. Well, if he's watching now, fuck you, Jacko.
Yeah. From Dr. Jacko.
Tip in bed.
Yeah, if he's not watching, bless him. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. Do you want to give something away?
We can do.
As well, mate.
Let's do what's the next line?
Love it.
Do you want to show everybody what the prize is, Ronnie?
I will do that right now. The prize is...
It's going to be... Check it out. Everybody that's bought an album CD version, the frame will be sent to you. You put that into the frame. From the lovely folks at Easy Frame. All you got to do is tell us the lyric. Tell me the lyric. Give me the lyric. Fuck. What's the next lyric? What's the lyric? Tell me the lyric. What's the next lyric? It's lyric time. What's the next line? What's the next line? What's the next line? Wasn't
What's
expecting
the lyrics?
Why you there on the fucking screen end?
Right.
So let me get the lyric because I've lost it. The lyric is, I close my eyes. I close my eyes.
To see for certain. That's fucking Joseph.
Ah,
Yeah.
Colin. No, it's one of ours.
Yeah. I was throwing a curveball in there to confuse him.
Well done.
Yes. And the winner will win one of these beautiful
Great prize.
from the lovely guys at easyframe.co.uk. Picture framing made easy.
Oh, well
Love
done.
it.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
tip generously.
That's brilliant. David, while we're there, have you got? You gonna kick in?
I've got many of them. Yeah, what do you want?
There we are, but
Right then. Did you know? I got so many this week. I find it so hard to pick one. So I'm going to try and pick one out here by random, right? So this is when you can test yourself. Flies hum in the key of F. And also American cars horns honk in the key of F.
Can you say that again, Dave?
Flies hum in F, the key of F. And American car horns are F, the note F. Something testable. You can try that.
Absolutely 100% bollocks.
flies
Hum,
flies come in the
hum in the key of F.
Hum. All right.
I won't say like.
Do you know what? I thought he'd gone. I thought he'd gone somewhere. I thought he'd gone. Sorry, that's completely my fault. I'm trying to do the technical stuff. I was half listening, and yeah, ignore me. Ignore me.
What?
I got a funny feeling. You're right, Dave, about the cars.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say me then, Lloyd. You know.
I got a feeling you're right about the flies as well.
Oh, we can try it, can't we? That's the good thing about it. Is just
I know. I'm looking for a fly now. I'm like, oh,
get a
fly?
tuner, get a
Like
tuner out when there's a fly around.
I fucking killed them all in you.
I love it. Ian Griffiths straight in. Fuck off.
Well done, Ian.
Bit harsh, yeah.
You're right.
Bit harsh.
Tumbleweed. There we are. Let's give you some Kirsty positive. Iona, silence. Yvonne, think that's true. Sam, some trains are also in the key of F too. Ah.
Seems a
No, you missed trains out
there.
there.
I live right next to a bloody main line as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I'll get the old tuner out next time I goes past.
Aye.
Yeah.
Well, the old Riva trains Wales.
No, because depending on the size of the fly, right, it sounds different. So I disagree.
Don't know about the car thing, but houseflies definitely buzz in an F.
John, you haven't got a musical. That's the bullshit. John Mitchell, you shit. I love you a bit, but no chance. I've heard you sing. There's no way you know what F is, right? No way. Moving on.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. So, Dave, what you're saying is basically a fly will be in key with any no effects on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nah,
Brock flies.
Interesting.
I'm not having it.
I'm not having
Brings
it.
up comment, you just put up then.
I won't stand for it.
I'm not having it.
No.
Key of F, yeah?
Apparently so.
Well done, Stuart. I'm with you, brother. And you, and you, Jacko.
What's this? An a cappella show, always in the key of F.
So where'd you get this from, Dave?
Well, it's F for fly, isn't it?
Yeah, I was having a conversation with a fly earlier and he told me.
Oh, F minor or major? There's a question.
Minor if I'm about to kill the thing. And major if I'm...
It's the other way around, isn't it? Major if you're going to kill it. Fucking happy as fuck.
Disclaimer, I don't kill flies, right? I would not kill a fly.
Dave.
I'd be kill a cricket, wouldn't you?
Yeah. There's video evidence of it.
That's
Is
why I
there?
couldn't find any, wouldn't it?
Yes, coming up shortly as well is Dave's adventures trying to hunt down the crickets so he could see through last week's fact or bollocks. So we won't spoil that one, but
Does that mean next week we can get a video of him catching flies?
Yeah. Having a jam with a fly. Like.
Yeah. Like Mr. Miyagi and Karate Kid.
Hey, like, is that an F? Get the guitar, Shane.
It's too.
Still me the lyric. What is the lyric? Is it an F, that song?
How's your throat, Dave?
Oh, sorry, but...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Moving on.
It's literally just, yeah.
Oh, Christ. That's brilliant. Have we got a winner?
Oh, I knew we were going to ask her. My phone has just died. Yes, we have got a winner.
Fabulous.
And there was a few people that kind of said it, but again, this is for the person that hasn't won before. I'm going to upset a lot of people now because it's a banging prize. The The lyric was "My feet are off the ground," and the winner is Mark Adams. Congratulations, Mark.
Wait,
Well done, Mark.
well done, Mark. Well done, Mark.
Send us your address, and we'll speak to the people, Nick at Easy Frame, to get that out to you. What a prize!
What a prize. Easyframe.co.uk. Picture frame it. Made
easy.
Made easy. Love it. Love it. No, thank you guys. That's an amazing prize. Should we get another guest on and then we can have a little look at how Dave got up to with the cricket?
Oh, can't wait. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Okay, you can't.
Everyone say hello. Returning guest to Jane Smith. Ginge.
Hey, Jane.
Hello.
Got your microphone on mute.
You're on mute, Jane.
Take your mute off.
There she is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, we can't hear you, though.
Hey,
How you doing, Jane?
Oh.
Still muted.
Oh, no. We can't hear you,
Hang on.
Jane.
There we go.
No.
No. Should we try and bring you back in, Jane?
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
We'll come back to Jane. We'll come back to Jane. Have a little look, Jane, and maybe have a look at the instructions, and we'll come back to you in a bit. So you haven't been kicked out or anything. We'll see if we can bring you back in. In the meantime, let's have a little look. Oh, go on, Shine.
You know why we can't hear Jane, don't you? Jack
Why?
will lick all the fucking words in the world.
Thanks a lot, Jacko. Fucking up for everybody, man.
Oh, bloody hell. Right, should we have a little look how Dave got up to, yeah?
So I got on, is it?
Here we go.
So let's do a recap. So last week, your fact was, Dave.
If you listen to a cricket chirping, you count it for 15 seconds and add 37 to the number. You get the temperature in Fahrenheit, the outside temperature in Fahrenheit.
Good
Wow.
man. Everybody thought it was at the bollocks. And then you got set the challenge by the Crow family to go out and hunt down some crickets. And they all wanted to see you count and prove your fact.
I've had a busy week in the wilderness. I will tell you that much.
So let's check out Dave's first video, everybody.
Right, found a cricket. Just honing on this little bitch. Shh, quiet, Indy, quiet. Right, so I'm going to count 15 seconds, right? It's really fucking difficult. It's like 3 crickets going at once. I think this is a load of fucking bollocks. Complete bollocks. I chirped about 4 times. It's just like, I don't know, what a load of fucking shit. Complete and utter fucking bollocks.
Right, so can we...
Now, what I must say about that is I looks like I'm staring at the camera too long, but what I'm doing is I'm counting my little stopwatch at the top of the camera screen, and it's like with a camera. So it looks like I'm just going staring at the camera like a weirdo.
You might think you're staring at a camera, but I actually love the concentration on you trying to count. Let's have a look at this.
Right, found a cricket. Just honing on this little bitch. Shh, quiet, Indy, quiet. Right, so I'm going to count 15 seconds, right?
And then you can almost see the disappointment in your eyes. It's like as if you forgot how to count halfway through and went, yeah, it's fucking bollocks. It's complete bollocks. It's complete bollocks.
It's hard to zone in on one cricket. It's like, because you got to normally get there's a couple, they talk to each other. That's what they're doing. They're talking to each other. So when you get one, there's another one, and then another one bips in then, and it's like trying to But
see Jax is with us. Love the nod of the head. Is this?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to work out your counting mechanism, because obviously, like with me or with some other people, it's 1 elephant, 2 elephant.
no,
3
right.
But you've gone 1.
Yeah. Let me explain, right? I'm counting the number of chirps. I'm watching the time on my phone, so I'm not counting the time.
Ah, right. I fucking love that. Right.
So he's,
I got
he's
you.
doing 3-4.
Yeah, so that's why I'm looking at the camera, because I can see my little time on the phone. I'm counting 15. I'm looking at 15 seconds, but counting chirps, and I'm like waiting for the next one.
Okay, so let's just double check this now before we move on to video number 2.
Right, found a cricket. Just honing on this little bitch. Shh, quiet, Indy, quiet. Right, so I'm going to count 15 seconds, right? It's really fucking...
Fucking outstanding. I love it. I love it. So then, let's move on to video number 2.
Right, found a cricket. So, let's give this a fucking go, shall we? Right, ready? I'm going to count to 15 now, so count along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Right, so those 11 chirps. 37 plus 11 is 48. I don't know, it took me so long. So it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit apparently. Doesn't seem right to me. It's like 15 degrees Celsius. So work that out, right? Is that correct? We'll find out.
Good job.
So what was it? 48 degrees
Yeah.
Fahrenheit? What's that in Celsius?
Michael Fisher will put a comment up now. We'll be good. He'll sort it out.
Yeah, it's not what the temperature was. I'd say that much.
I think the cricket sounds like a duck. Number #9.
What, did he miss out 9?
No, he
Yeah.
didn't. He didn't. He didn't. 'Cause you could hear it.
He was quick.
You could hear it.
Alright.
Okay, so let's give this a fucking go, shall we? Right, ready? I'm going to count to 15 now, so count along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11.
No, he said it really quiet. He did it really that's a sneaky 9, that was. #sneaky9. 10.
Well, I've done the maths, right? And apparently, if it was 48, for argument's sake, 9 degrees, and it definitely was not 9 degrees. It was more like sort of 15. It was warmer than that.
Yeah, to be precise, 8.889 degrees.
So literally a load of bollocks. So sorry, everyone, feeding you bollocks.
Awesome work, mate. I love that. That was absolutely brilliant.
What you don't realise when you do this is how you don't really pay attention to crickets. You just sort of they just zone them out, don't you? So I was like, when I did hear one, I was like, right, fuck, here we go. Because normally you just don't pay attention at all, do you, to crickets? It's not really something you pay, you just fucking ignore them, don't you, normally?
Well, there we are.
Tips are welcome for that fucking riveting.
I love that.
Exactly.
I love that.
That's not worth a tip. I don't know what is, Dave.
Definitely. I use about $1,000 in fuel going back and forth to the spot.
You were so aggressive to the crickets as well. Right then, you little bitch. Well, I mean, what's that about?
Yeah, because
Quiet,
I've been
Indy,
looking for
quiet.
them for an hour at that point.
Quiet, Indy, quiet.
Quite Indy, shut up.
Look at
She was
that.
fucking sniffing around, wasn't she, and running around
Kirsty Roberts had just put up, do you do refunds? Class.
Anyway, I proved this load of bollocks anyway, so, just to settle the score on that one.
Well done, Dave.
Well done, mate. Shall we try and get Ginge back on?
Yeah. Can we hear Jane?
Hello, can you hear me now, boys?
Hey.
There she
I have
is.
given up with my new webcam and I've gone back to my old phone.
Go back to what
So,
you know. Yes.
Yeah.
That's it, innit?
Technology's great.
Yeah. How have we been, Jane?
Not too bad, thank you guys. Not too bad at all. How are you all?
Good.
Yeah, we're coping.
Mm.
Good.
Yeah, really good. I got no complaints. It's been great being back with the boys. Like I said, we've managed to do what we were missing. We always wanted to get back in a room together and start rehearsing. We did the Planet Rock stuff, so I got no real grumbles really. It's been nice to be with the boys, constantly jamming, like, you know. So
Are you all still able to meet now? Because there are different rules in Wales now, aren't there? So are you all able to meet up still?
well, we're still, until somebody from an authority can kind of explain to us why we're not working, because we're actually hired to go and do a TV show over in Germany. So that is classed as work. I mean, some people might kind of say it's not this, it's not that, but according to Boris today, if you can work, you can work. So we're working. So let the good times go until we're told we can't. Then we're obviously going to still carry on writing. We're going to still carry on rehearsing, and like I said, in 3 weeks' time, we get to go over to Rock Plus. The way they're running it is phenomenal. I mean, everything through a fine detail to get us over there safely, and to actually perform. It's all done incredible. So yeah, we're really stoked to be doing that, and it goes out to a lot of people. So it's an amazing opportunity for the Crows, and yeah, if nothing changes, happy days.
Yeah, that's good news.
Yeah.
Good news, guys, because I know you guys miss it as much as we do, or probably more so, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really do. You guys are an integral part of our shows. You know, it's all very well doing gigs and live streams and stuff, but we really miss that crowd interaction. So yeah, we miss you guys hugely.
Yeah.
So can't wait for for the world to go back. Jane, what's that by the side of you there? All I can see is yours.
This is it's Rabbit Crow. He has been on the fan page.
Yes.
He dressed up
right,
as you all. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't know which way. That way.
There we go.
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah. So he's drinking.
Yeah, he's got a problem, has he?
Yeah.
That's the way.
and
one
look,
for me,
so
mate.
let me show him again. His ears are up because he's pleased to see you. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, the bunny rabbit.
I'm surrounded by them. I'm surrounded by bunny rabbits. I am.
It's a little bunny rabbit,
well,
David.
He did take a liking to yours, Dave, but she didn't appear again, did she? She just split second, and that was it.
Yeah.
His ears definitely went up then.
How are you doing, Jane? You all right?
Yeah, last time I spoke to you, I was getting over the old coronavirus rubbish. But yeah, I'm fully recovered from all that now. I did have a bit of an accident though, 10 days ago. But you guys got me through that, believe it or not. Which is kind of one of my questions. Yeah, as you know, I ride a motorbike.
Yeah.
And I became a real biker because I came off it 10 days ago.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it bloody does, yes. Thankfully, I didn't break anything. I'm still a bit sore and whatever. So I'm going to tie this in with a question. And I've spoke to you guys before. I spoke to you at Wolverhampton and said, you know, I went to that gig by myself, and your words mean a lot to me. And Say Yes to the Things That Scare You Most from Long Time Dead, you know, got me there. And it did this time. I had to repair the bike a little bit. I had difficulty getting my boots back on and my gear back on. But it's like, right, because I'm doing my big test soon. I've got to get back out there. I've got to get back on this bike. So it's like, right, I was so nervous, really, really nervous at going back out there again. But I did it. So I got all geared up and bike fixed and went out again and actually went to where I come off, around an island, and did it, and I've been out again today. So
Oh, good on
Oh,
you.
well done. Well
yeah,
done.
thank you. Unfortunately, I've had to put my Mod 1 back because it should have been this weekend, and obviously it's a bigger bike and I can't put all my weight on my left foot at the moment. So,
Right.
and there's quite a lot of it. So I've got to wait a couple of weeks and then go back for it. So, yeah. So hopefully I'll be coming to gigs on my bike.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
So
Yeah,
when you came off, what did you hit? Did you hit anything, or was it just lost the balance or lost control?
It was all a bit quick, but what I think I did, because I kind of wheelied coming off the island, and I went down on my left side. So I think I let the clutch out too quick.
You hit the power band, did you?
Yeah, I can't remember a lot. I just remember put my foot under the peg, and yeah.
But you didn't just fall off. Then you styled it. You done a wheelie. Then you
Oh
fell off.
yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you kind of push the bike from under you then?
No, I got stuck under it a little bit and had to sort of crawl out from under it, sort of thing. So, but yeah, I mean, people said, I should have gone over the front because then I bounced off my boobs, but didn't happen. So, never mind.
Well, the best thing is you just got back up and got back on it. That's
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, even today it was a bit, but yeah, back on it. So I'm determined to, get my bike.
Well, good on you. Good on you.
Thank you. So yeah, if any of you guys want to ride with me, that sounds terrible.
Hey man, jump on board.
Right, that's it. You agreed to that then, Shane. You've got a whole audience.
Some backy, love.
He's on camera.
Bring the rabbit, and I'm in.
Oh, yeah, I've got a few of those. Let's not go there. Right.
Outstanding.
So, so your words mean a lot to me from various songs, as you know. Are there any words from a song that either mean a lot to you, or are there any that just make you smile or laugh? For example, Thin Lizzy's Dancing in the Moonlight, I get chocolate stains on my pants. Such weird lyrics. And now, after Ronnie's story, I can't help but think about chocolate stains in his wetsuit. So that makes me smile now.
That's really mad you just mentioned Dancing in the Moonlight, because the lyric in that is 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm on the streets again. Disobeyed another warning. I should have been in by 10. Well, that always reminds me of going out on a piss with Shiner, and then the next thing you know, the sun's coming up and you think, fucking, I've been out all night again. So it's mad that you brought that back up, because I always used to sing it to you, didn't I, Shine? Walking up the street hammered.
I'm going to say yes, but
can't remember. He's too drunk.
Yes.
What about you, Dave?
This is a really weird one, but I always listen to "Who Wants to Live Forever" by Queen, and I always those lyrics really. I don't know for what reason, but yeah, they are really. Yeah, there's something about those lyrics that just move me.
Yeah, bring the hairs up on your neck, sort of thing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. And Highland is a great film. Yeah.
Shiner?
Great.
I got nothing popping in my brain. If you ask me about guitar lines, I could answer for words.
What's that Green Day one you always used to sing to me when you were pissed? So free for all, fuck 'em all, and the only way you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What Green Day songs are there?
Minority, you know.
Yeah, Minority.
Yeah. So something will pop in my brain in about an hour. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know about funny stuff, but there's a lyric that I love, "Hurt" by Trent Reznor, and Johnny Cash sings in. I love Johnny Cash version, but I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. That's I wish I'd written that lyric. That's an incredible lyric.
Yeah, that's one of my son's favourites actually, and he could play that on guitar. So Cool.
Yeah, Trent Reznor's a genius in my opinion, but Johnny Cash's version in particular, just the way it's one of his last songs. I think it was his last song recorded. Just incredible, and the video for it is incredible as well. So that was really poignant for me. It's a bit doom and gloom, but yeah, that really sticks out for me, that one.
Yeah.
What about you, Ron?
I'm not very good with lyrics, as the boys probably know. So I tend to make my own up, which I always get corrected. But the ones that, I don't know, it always makes me feel great, or makes me smile, or I kind of feel something, is there's one of my favorite movies is Still Crazy. I'd recommend it if you haven't seen it. Still Crazy. It's a music movie. It's got a great cast in it, but there's a song in there called the Flame Still Burns. So yeah, it's just something about that song. And I don't know, every time, even when the first time I watched it, it just made me feel great. And every now and again, I kind of put it on in the car or something like that, So it's definitely something that reminds me, and I was introduced to around 19, 20 years of age, and it kind of still makes me love the fact of being in a band, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's not necessarily something about life or makes me sad or whatever. It's just a feel-good song. Do you know? Even though it's a ballad and many might have heard of it, it just really, I don't know, it just makes sense to me. That's the only way I can explain it. The words, I get drawn into it. So yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. That's it with music, isn't it? It can take you from the highs to the lows and all in between. So,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
there is a
Can
song
I ask
that makes
another?
Ronnie.
Oh, sorry.
There is a song that makes Ronnie extremely happy. When you go a little, when you do your little dance.
Yeah, I am a sucker. So if I've had a few beers, is this what we're on about now, Shane? Yeah.
It's not when you have a few beers. It's whenever that song comes on, you're gone. So.
Yeah. Well, we can't play it on you because we'll get kicked off YouTube.
This is Proud Mary.
Oh, it's not the Birdie song then.
No, it's not the Birdie song. It's Proud Mary, Tina Turner. I don't know what it is, but literally, it just gets everything moving, and yeah, I just kind of, I can't help but we proper, that's my jam.
I think you'll have to do that at warm up. Let some of us in to see that, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, the worst thing about that is me and Shane were quite well oiled one night. We went to a bar in Bridgend with, there was a group of us. And it's shockingly, my daughter turned 18, so it was the first time she'd ever been out with her dad, and I was trying to be all cool. And I did really, really well until this covers band kicked off with Proud Mary. And before I know it, I'd lost my shit, run onto the dance floor. And that was it. I'd lost any dad cool points. I let it go. But it was fun in the end, because when I looked around, she was completely losing it and dancing with me. So it was all good. But yeah.
Brilliant.
So yeah, sucker for Proud Mary.
Brilliant. Can I ask another one very quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know Jacko talked quite a lot.
Did he?
Yes.
Did he really?
He did, yes. Guys, it's nearly a year, believe it or not, since you did Set in Stone, the video shoot.
Wow.
Of which I was there. Yeah, it's nearly a year. And I was just wondering, I know I'm not going to ask about another album or anything like that, but have you got any future plans, obviously, with Situation? Can't right now, but anything for fans that can be a part of it again? I know you did Winter's End, you did Go Get It, but anything that we can come to. Although we can't really do a socially distanced one because I don't think Shane would do the crowd surf very well. It was bad enough at that one, as I recall.
That'd be a hell of a jump, wouldn't it, off stage?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
well, I had the job of getting you off. Oh God, that's what I'm hearing again. Yes.
That's twice now.
Hey man, jump on board.
Jane, people are gonna start talking.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah, it was getting you back on the stage that was difficult. So yeah.
Yeah. I felt your presence, Jane. I felt. I was in good hands, believe it or not.
You were. You certainly were. Yes.
To be honest, we loved that whole experience and getting the crowd involved, and especially live shows. Go Get It in particular was really cool. It was a proper. I know Set in Stone was like a staged thing, but the live experience, we love live. We love playing live, but I don't know when that's going to be. So I don't think we'll be doing anything like that for the foreseeable future. There is stuff that we are talking about to hopefully do, I don't know, in the next couple of months. We don't want to say too much because we want it to be a surprise. But there's lots of stuff and lots of talk happening behind the scenes about possibly new music and new arrangements of stuff. So
Ooh.
yeah, we'll keep you posted, but we're trying to get it all wrapped up and ready to get ready for you guys to hear. So yeah, we're busy. We're very busy.
Okay.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Sounds good, guys. Sounds good.
Jane, thank you so much for coming on.
Can I just say a big thank you? I know I got Wyatt to thank you for the symbols of appreciation.
Yeah.
But and I did say thank you to you guys, but in my email to Wyatt, I also said thank you to the admin, so B and Derek and Beavis, etc., because they do a grand job as well. So can I say thank you to them?
Yes, they
as
do.
well.
Absolutely. Yes, they do. Thank you,
All right.
Jane.
Thank you, guys. Keep well, everyone.
Take care.
and you as well, Jane. See you soon.
Bye.
Jane.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
That was nice.
That's awesome.
Hey,
Brilliant.
I think you're in there, Shane.
We should ask, can we borrow a bike? Shane can come on in like fucking Judas Priest.
Yes, like Rob Halford.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Jane rides you on stage. Well,
Walked it down.
yeah. That was. I'm trying to work out what's the correct. I can't think of another way to say that. Jane rides you on stage. But do you know what I'm trying to say? Please say there's another way of saying that before everybody. Yeah.
Gives you a backie on
This is
stage.
the way to stop. Jane rides you
Jane
on.
gives you a backie on stage. Yeah, but that doesn't sound so rock and roll, does it?
Let's go for drive.
Jane gives you a backie on the stage. You know what I mean? But yeah, sorry, Jane. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I'm not on form tonight. I'm so sorry.
Jane rides you on stage.
It made sense in my head, but there's a classic case of think what you say before you say it out loud. That's a classic case.
Oh, that's worth a tip. Come on.
Yes, that's worth a tip, and there it is. No, thank you, Jane, for coming on. That was amazing. And she always posts everything and spreads the word. So that's amazing. Thank you. I'm trying to dig myself out of that filthy hole. And I do apologize. It's not happening, is it? It's just gonna sink down here now, right? So
I'm just I'm gonna do a shout out while you're digging a hole.
Excellent.
Dan Beard got in touch yesterday and told us a few things about himself and his family. And that us Crows, the CrowCast, and our music has helped him through a bit of a shit time. Just wanted to know, Dan, that us Crows are thinking about you and your family, and the Crow family there for you too, bud. If you want to, chat. What's the saying? Chew the fat, I should say. Yeah.
Chew the fat. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's going through a bit of a shit time. But Dan, we're you, brother. Thank you so much for your message. Really, really appreciate it. There we go. Moving on.
That's brilliant. Lloyd, have you got a question, buddy?
Yeah, 2 seconds, buddy. 2 seconds. So this one was from Iona Allison. I am a designer by trade and sometimes look at projects and wish I had been involved. Though thought of, etc. And as they are so cool, what's one song you find inspiring you wish you could have written, played on? It doesn't have to be rock.
I'll go first in case somebody chooses it.
Go for it.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Boom. Bohemian Rhapsody. That's it. That's if I could only have ever written. If they said, and don't get me wrong, because I don't want to name any more in case I piss on anybody else's parade. But literally, I think if I had one out of many I could choose quite right now, that would be the one. Just bang, straight off the top of the head, Bohemian Rhapsody, and now you got to retire. That's it. There you go.
That's a great one. I'd probably go for John Lennon's Imagine.
That was in the yeah.
I think the idea of that, the concept of that song is genius. Thinking outside the box. Imagine if, there's no heaven. It's just genius at the genius with a really simple melody, like a kid could sing it. I think all the best songs on the planet are simple melodies, but there's real genius behind it. So that's for me, boys.
I'm going to say Dream On by Aerosmith.
Very good. Very good.
It's just, it reminds me a lot of Neverwin as well, man. It's just what it does to me in there, you know? Just, I remember the first time I heard Dream On, and I instantly thought, hang on, this is fucking Eminem. Because he done and I was like, hang on, no, this is not Eminem. This is the fucking band which Eminem nicked it from.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the more and more I listen to this part saying, like, wow, even how Tyler's voice is just so lower.
I actually watched a live version of that song on Howard Stern the other day.
Yeah.
And Steve Tyler started on that, and he did this. He was singing first, trying to get his key and all that. Then he starts playing, and I think Slash came out then and done like a solo with him. I think it was Slash.
Did he stand on the piano?
I don't know. I'm sure it was. Yeah, it was Slash. Come out and done the guitar sort of solo and stuff. But epic.
It is, man. It's just. I think it's got every ingredient for a fucking massive rock and roll song.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's mine.
Devo?
I don't know. It's like I really like "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal. I really like that. Not for any other reason. I just think it's vocally led than anything else. You know what I mean? So it's quite clever the way it's done. This, everything else follows the vocal.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it's quite complex sort of BVs in that. It's brilliant. It's genius.
Yeah, really complex BVs. It's great. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Great song. Shino.
I got two, and I can't decide. So the world could have the two. So I've got Chuck Berry, Johnny B. Good, and John Lennon, Working Class Hero.
I think someone just said that in the comments, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Funny enough. Yeah, funny enough.
Yeah, but Chuck Berry, obviously, for the fucking guitar. And then actually, for once, lyrically for Working Class Hero. And I actually like the chord structure. So,
yeah.
That
was a good show. Born to Run. That was a good show. Lyrically, he's brilliant.
And
good question, huh? I like that.
See, well, it's kind of like a two-part question, man. She's also asked, what's the furthest travelled and most costly gig have you ever attended? Not a Crow's gig. So where's the furthest and most spent, boys?
I've been to gigs in other countries, but I haven't gone specifically for that gig. So does that count?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in America, I've been to gigs and stuff, and Bon Jovi, I went to see in the Staples Center in LA. That was expensive if you add it all up. But I didn't go there specifically for that. Like, do you know what I mean? So I probably
I've
go with
done.
that one.
I've seen the Eagles in Zurich.
Oh wow.
I was slamming. I was fucking slamming. On the history of the Eagles tour. It was amazing.
So you just went out there for that show?
Well, I did originally just to go out for that show, but I was going through a bit of a rough time with the ex-girlfriend, and my brother happens to live here, so I made a holiday of it.
Ah, brilliant.
So initially, I was literally just going over there just to see the Eagles of him, and then I was like, I'll tell you what, fuck it, I'll spend a week with you. So yeah, that was expensive. It's bloody Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was well worth it. Well worth it.
Wow. That's epic. Shane?
I'm literally thinking. I'm going to say Newcastle. And just simply because I have to buy a plane ticket.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know, Newport. Newport's always expensive.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't really gone far to see shows. I've always either gone to whether it be in the city in Cardiff or Wembley, London. That's about it really. I haven't gone as far as Zurich and bloody. Where do you go, Dave? America.
LA.
I think you win in there, boys.
Yeah, I'm the same as you boys. Have been around like the UK, but yeah, I haven't really had the time to go away because fucking been in a band for too long. So you kind of, you know what I mean? I just never really had the chance to go away and watch a band. Or when I've gone away, I've obviously gone away with the family. So it's, you know, I haven't really had that opportunity, if that makes sense. So suppose now the kids are getting a bit older and when we get some downtime, I'd fucking be all in for stuff like that. Like, do you know what I mean? So plan to, you know, you always plan it. Oh, they're playing there. I actually lying there. I think when Muse, off your recommendation, Shane, on before COVID happened, I think me and the missus were hoping to go over to Europe to catch Muse. So that would have been the one. Because we didn't want to watch them in this country. We wanted to go away at the same time, kind of like you did, Dave, have a holiday, have a weekend away and then watch Muse at the same time, like, you know. So, but yeah, maybe that's for the future, man.
Awesome. Great question.
Sweet, man. Sweet. Yeah, they were good. Fair play to them. Fair play.
Fucking awesome question. Dave, would you like to do another Dave's Did You Know?
If you'd like me to.
You caught me out tonight because I kind of introduce it and then I'm like, is he going to sing something? Is he not going to sing something?
I have a song, but it's just I watch them back and I just get embarrassed for myself when I do it. So.
No, in all fairness, what we've got to do, boys, next time we manage to go away, because obviously we had to come home a bit earlier, but it'd be great to write some jingles. Maybe that's the next crew task as well. Write some fucking jingles, isn't it?
Yeah. Right then, anyway, shut up. It's my fact time.
Oh, sorry. You're in the game, how are you? In the game. Here we are.
Such a diva.
So the name, the Bluetooth, obviously where you pair your phone to a device, that comes from King Harold Bluetooth, who united Denmark and Norway. So it's like the pair of two things. This is how the name came about. King Harold Bluetooth.
Dave, just for my benefit, can you say that all again? I just totally fucking zoned out.
Yeah, can you say that again, Dave?
Right, okay. So King Harold Bluetooth is the reason why we use the term Bluetooth for pairing two devices together, because he paired Norway and Denmark together. united the two countries, and that's why that term is used for pairing devices.
Ah,
In fact, you know what? Did you?
it's definitely plausible, Dave.
Dave, you didn't know that till like 20 minutes ago. You're looking up on Google. What are you on about?
You smoking a pipe there, Shane? You look quite evil, then. I think you're like going.
Yeah,
The
so
pipe.
soon as you started talking about Harold Bluetooth, oh yes,
Yes.
Harold Bluetooth.
Old Harold.
So what was he the
Yeah,
king
look it
of?
up. Look it up. King Harold Bluetooth.
Wow.
He was a 10th century king, apparently.
Oh, 100% true, Nolan said.
Well, if Nolan said it,
Well,
Tom Moore, absolutely true.
Tom's the same. Wow, Dave.
Who do?
Tom, are you related to Patrick?
What was I missed that then. What was it, Tom Moore? Oh, Patrick Moore, yeah. Of course.
It's true, really. See, I mean, I don't verify any of these facts. I just rip them off and just say them. I mean, I don't know. So if they're true, it's about.
The Bluetooth symbol is his initials.
What?
I gotta
Better
check.
fact, Dave.
That's a far better fact.
Nolan just trumped.
What is it?
I thought that was the MOT symbol.
Nolan said the Bluetooth symbol is his initials.
Ah, I don't know. Yeah, of course it is, isn't it?
Well, actually,
There's no
Nolan,
H.
no,
Can't see no
Nolan,
H's.
Nolan secretly said to you, Dave, did you know that the Bluetooth symbol is his initials?
Well, I don't know. Where you seeing a H? I don't see no H's. It's like a
I
kind of
think
like.
you might be taking the fucking piss, mate.
Good on you, Bert.
Harriet, you feed us shit. We then verify whether the shit is true or false. That's right, Harriet.
It's
a group effort. It's a group
You're the
effort.
jury.
Yeah.
Alan Partridge lives on. Oh, freaking hell.
Dave from Co-op Margam is off again.
That's class, bud. Good fact, bud.
Yeah, man.
That's really good.
I love that. Well done, Dave.
Right, before we get it, I don't know if we're going to get another guest on, Ron, but
We have another guest, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to read this out before we do, because I still got a few sort of, because these are from people who kind of wanted to come on, but weren't basically brave enough to come on. They just said, oh, I don't want to be on camera and stuff. So, but they left some wonderful emails, so I'm going to read them out. This is from Catherine Pedersen. You guys are awesome. The CrowCast has become the highlight of the week for a lot of us Crow fans. Plus, your music is truly the best. Oh, sorry, the best thing I've heard for a very, very long time. I first heard your music on Radio 2. I ordered Murder the Motive the very same day. And either that or Point No Return has been playing in my car non-stop ever since. And first saw you when you supported Stonebroken. She said, should have headlined. I love it. Anyway, the next CrowCast, I don't own a computer, just got a smartphone, so I won't bother sending in a question. Just like to tell you what I think. I just want to say a huge thank you for being totally awesome. Such fun, loving, down-to-earth, brilliant musicians with big hearts. By the way, I'm currently camping in Cornwall. I'm just watching the last CrowCast in my tent. There's no soundproofing with canvas. I can imagine Roddy sweating. So I'm expecting some funny looks in the morning from my neighbors. Crickets telling the temperature ? That's a wonderful email. Thank you so much, Catherine.
Yeah.
And she's got tickets for the Tram Shed. So we'll see you there. Thank you, Catherine.
Cheers, love.
Thank you, Catherine. That's beautiful. Yeah, so obviously there's a few people tuning in late. This is the CrowCast Takeover. You are the special guest tonight. We're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And a lot of you have been asking for for us to do like a tip jar. Now, like I said, when we,
You nearly said tit jar there, didn't you?
I nearly did, man. Like I said,
Right, you on stage.
fucking long all day today. So yeah, you know, a lot of people have been saying in the fan page that they'd like to give something back, which is great. So for tonight only, we have been putting links up. We won't be doing this every week, guys. We might do it on the odd takeover episode because, like I said, the whole point of this was to try and keep in touch with you guys, keep doing something weekly, and think of things to entertain you for a few hours, because I know everybody's kind of up and down, and a lot of people have said they've enjoyed a Tuesday night with us. So yet again, thank you for suggesting it. It's taken us 27 weeks to get you, but we've caved. We have put a tip jar up. There is the link. We'll put it up in the comments. I think the boys might put it in the feed as well. So yeah, if you want to give us something, happy days. If you don't, we will still keep doing it. It's not about that. So thank you very much yet again. Shall we bring on Sam?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi,
Sam. Welcome back to
I'm good.
CrowCast.
How are you guys?
We're good, thanks,
Very-
man.
Good.
Yeah, very well.
Awesome. So, you know, last time how I mentioned that I wanted to be a drum tech, like as a career.
Yeah.
I actually, 2 weeks ago, I finally started college doing a technical events course. It's in Nottingham, so it's a bit of a pain in the butt to get there, but it's going to be worth it. I'm having so much fun.
Awesome.
Good on you, dude. That's amazing.
So with the current situation, obviously we can't go in every day. So on Thursdays we have an 8-hour day where we're doing all the practical stuff, and then the rest is all like online. And just without any tutor input, they just wanted to see like kind of what the group could do. So we ended up setting like an entire like PA system up with a mixing desk and a drum kit and sound checking it and everything, and it was really cool. Like,
Wow.
It's definitely what I want to do.
Wow.
Like, like I'm 23 years old, and it took me until last year to figure out what I want to do in life. So, like, finally, I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
Hey, that's not bad, man. I still don't know, and I'm nearly 40, like, so.
Yeah. I second that, Dave.
Yeah, that was great, man.
amazing, Sam.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
So
Doing
like,
something you love.
you say, like,
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Doing something you love. That's proper
Yeah.
success. You know what I mean?
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so what was it, like teching, or was it like sound engineering, or
So it's
mixture
kind
of
of a
everything,
bit of both.
or
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of a bit of both. So it's got like event management as part of it, but it's mainly like audio and lighting,
yeah,
Okay.
and then like all the stuff entailing in being a roadie as well.
sounds
It's
amazing.
it's basically all like the kind of tech side of it rather than performance, which is, I don't know, like for the longest time I thought I just wanted to be in a band and that's what I wanted to do. But kind of over the last couple of years I've experienced things, and like, I don't know, I guess I don't hate playing music. It's just not something that I want to do all the time now.
Okay.
Like, I still enjoy just sitting down and playing, but like, yeah, it just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel the same. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, man, just find something you love doing, and if you love doing what you've just started studying for, just go with it, innit? No, it doesn't matter what it is, does it? It doesn't have to be performing per se, does it? If you're into music and you want to be a part of it somehow, like, you know, the show consists of many, many people, just the band you see on stage. So to be a part of that's a
Yeah,
great thing,
that
right?
is so true, Dave. What you're
Great
saying there.
point, Dave. Yeah, great
Yeah.
point.
It's, I mean, I think people don't understand though about a great crew behind you. I mean, house crew, touring crew. That band, they ain't that band which you see live. I mean, the songs may be great, but it's about having that crew behind you. They're the guys which I take my hat off to. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was really weird. So Black Star Riders toured in October last year, and I was due. I don't remember what day it was, but I was due to see them. I was working a shift at work. I just work in a restaurant, and the next day I was due to see Black Star Riders in Nottingham, and it was really weird because what's his name? Phil Kemp came in with one of his mates, and obviously because he was at the time he was teching for Scott, I was like, I know who you are, and he had no idea who I was because obviously like most people don't know the tech crew, they only recognize like the actual band members and stuff. So I think he was very appreciative of the fact that I actually knew who he was and stuff. So it was kind of him talking, like getting to serve him that day, and like being able to talk to him about like his career and music and stuff in general. It was kind of him that inspired me to actually go forward and kind of research more into the job role that I want to do and trying to find different ways of actually getting into it, because I mean it's not exactly an easy thing to get into, like so that started it, and then it just went from there. I managed to find this course that I'm doing now. I found it online. I did a short events management course back in August, and then through researching to find that, I found the course that I'm on now, and like it literally just covers everything that I want to do. So I'm doing pretty well right now. I feel a lot better than I have done throughout the rest of lockdown, to be fair.
God, you know what, buddy? Look, it seems so good to see. It feels so good to see you so positive about something as well. I mean, I think that's the first and foremost thing, man. You like, seem really happy with it. So rock on, brother.
In the zone, like.
Yeah, I mean,
you in the zone.
Yeah, it's strange. Like before, kind of last year, I don't think I really knew what true happiness felt like anymore. And then now doing this and like some of the things that, like meeting Black Star Riders, because I did VIP last year as well, and like being able to talk to like your idols and stuff. It kind of, I feel like I'm moving on. It's like a new chapter in my life, and it's a lot more positive than it has been. So, yeah.
Just ride the wave, man. Just do what you want to do. Make yourself happy. That's the best advice I can give you. You know, when it looks like you're doing that.
So I know some people were asking like what people have been up to during lockdown and stuff. I know. I mean, lockdown for us has been over for a little bit, but I did the thing that I called Garden Fest 2020 because I hate not having live shows, probably just as much as, or more, well, maybe not more, just as much as you guys. So I created an entire like festival in my back garden. Like I set up my laptop and I made, you know how Download has like the advertising around the stage? I did that in like cardboard props around the edge of my screen, and I had like a gazebo. Obviously the alcohol was the main part as well. After that, it was just me. It was just me with a gazebo dancing around to YouTube videos on my laptop in my back garden.
Sounds good to me.
But I ended up raising over £100 for my local music venues in doing so. So I feel like I did something good for the Lord.
That's incredible, buddy.
That's amazing, bud. I'm so pleased. You're talking away there, bud, and it's just oozing from you, like how happy you are, and it's incredible. Bud. A lot of people go through their lives, halfway through their life and don't get that happiness. So, all power to you, brother. Well done, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm one of those people that like, birthdays and Christmas are not the same. But if someone gives me something and like I haven't done anything that I feel like I deserve that, then I want to give back to them. And so that's kind of like through like online shows and tipping and like stuff like the Garden Fest thingy that I did. Like I feel like I'm able to give back. Like I'd rather be giving to other people than receiving stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's it's like scientifically proven that is too. You get more happiness by giving than you do actually like receiving, and it's one of the reasons why we've never charged anything for this until tonight. But it's the tip jar if someone wants to know, and that's only because people said so. Because okay, the music industry has been hit quite hard recently, and we're not earning money and stuff. But everyone's in that boat. It's not the music industry; it's everyone. So we felt really cheeky doing so. But when the Crow family is saying, "Oh, you should do a tip jar, we want to give back to you," so they got the same work ethic as you, bud. Or the mindset, I should say. They want to give, and you shouldn't stop that, because that shit is infectious. And if everybody did that, the world would be a better place. So yeah, keep giving, brother.
Definitely.
Spread the
Also,
love.
I just
Spread the
wanted to
happiness.
point out.
Oh, look out.
I don't know if you can see that. Stuck my little CrowCast sticker on him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looks great, man.
I used to have loads of stickers on it quite a while ago now, because this was my first guitar that I bought myself, and it had like a bunch of stickers from Kerrang magazine all over it. And then I got a little bit older, and I was kind of like, I felt like it looked a bit stupid, so I took them all off. And then I'm kind of like, oh, looks a bit plain now, doesn't it?
So you just got a one on there now.
So, and then I was just waiting for that one, wasn't I? Just waiting for that one sticker. That's all it needs.
Fair
Quick
play.
question.
No, this honestly.
Technical question, Sam. How did you get the stickers off? That's a technical question. Because I always fail. I try and get a sticker off something, it just never comes off.
I had long nails, and I just ripped them off.
All right, fair enough.
Basically.
Oh, Sam, you put him in his place, didn't you?
Guitar polish, Dave. That's how you get them off.
Oh
Yeah,
no, this
just
thing is like
wet it,
completely
yeah.
covered in dust. Like I don't remember the last time I restrung it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember the last time I played it. Like I was like 15 when I got it or something, and I'm like almost 24 now, and it is my least favorite guitar. I like looking at it every now and again, but that's about all it gets.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it? Apologise to it.
I got 6 others. I got 6
Oh, yeah,
others
then.
to get plenty of attention. So, well, actually, I got 5 others because I just sold my acoustic to my dad. So,
Well, we better send you some more stickers then, Sam.
Yeah, man.
Brother.
I'll try and just cover
Put
the
one on each.
entire guitar in just Crow stickers.
That'd be
There we
amazing.
go. Brilliant.
Awesome. Well, it's been awesome being able to speak to you guys again. And
Thank you, Sam.
seems like you guys are all doing pretty good as well.
Yeah, man.
We're in a good place, bud. We're positive. We're creating, so all good.
Also, I just want to say, like, one of the funniest things about watching this whole CrowCast is when someone says something and Lloyd is trying not to laugh. It's the funniest thing. It really is.
I'm glad I amuse you, buddy.
Well, I mean, it's not just that; it's the music as well, and it's mainly the music. I'm not just sitting here laughing at you. I swear.
Everyone else
Hey,
is,
buddy, I wouldn't mind if you were. I wouldn't mind at all if you were. Don't encourage me.
Hey,
No,
Sam,
that's good to hear, man.
coming on, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on and spreading the joy, bud. I'm so happy you're in that good place. Good luck with the course. Kill it, brother. Give it everything like you clearly are, and success will come your way. Great to see you, bud. Take care.
Awesome. Thank you.
Keep spreading your
Thank you,
positivity.
Sam.
Take care, Sam. Nice to see you.
That's awesome.
Love
Positivity, love it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fair play.
And Lloyd makes him laugh, so you know.
like a clown. Do I amuse you?
Beautiful. Should we have another guest?
Go for it, bud.
Yeah, man.
Let's go for it.
What do we got here?
Let's say hello to Tan.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello.
Right, Tan?
Yeah, good, thanks. I'll just touch on what Sam said. Amazing, just so infectious, all of you. I don't want to take your thunder, Lloyd, but for making us all laugh. but you all make us laugh.
Thank you, Tan.
Oh, that's good.
There's 5 knobheads talking bollocks on a Tuesday night.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I was going to say, speak for yourself, Dave. I'm not sure the rest would agree.
No.
Oh dear, brilliant.
Oh, we're all knobheads.
I just want to say thank you for last week. Just putting out my prevention for suicide last week. I know it's a sensitive subject, but thanks for doing that. So that was really cool.
No problem. Yeah, sensitive but extremely important.
Yeah,
That we talk about it. So no, thank you for contacting us.
no problem. No, it's good to spread the word. So
Absolutely. How are you coping with it all?
yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, obviously my friend passed away, which is a bit sad. But yeah, we've got to be positive. So, and CrowCast is definitely helping lots and lots of people, and the CrowCast family are amazing and chatting away. So it's all good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's all good. I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you could be one person you admire or a celebrity for one day, who would it be and why?
I'd be
Does it have
Walt
to be someone
Disney.
you would admire?
I would have been Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
No, because I think that guy's vision and that guy's dream. Well, look what happened. Absolute genius. Absolute genius. So there we are.
Yeah.
I would like to be just for a day, right? It's not an idol,
one day.
not an idol, but I'd like to be Donald Trump for the day and just.
Might be some controversy there, Dave.
No, no. I'm not saying I support him in any way, shape, or form. It's just to get in his head and know if he's just being narcissistic and saying what he wants.
You're a fucking bellend, didn't you? You are a bellend.
Yeah.
And you got a few nice hotels on your day.
There we are, Jesus. There we are. Everyone's saying Jesus. That's
No, don't start on the sandals again.
You're never gonna get a sensible answer from me, Tan. You know that.
What did he say, Shine? Shine, what did he say, Ed?
He said, don't start on the sandals again.
You're going to have to share that, Shine.
Called Crocs, but.
How long ago was it? It was probably a few months ago now. Dave was on about Jesus with his sandals.
What did he say? I got a few fucking things to say to him.
Smashing tips, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Always controversial subjects for me, innit? Moving on.
Yeah, it is. What about you, Shane? Anybody in particular? I'm struggling.
I'm gonna go for. I don't know if he's real, or blah blah blah. I'm gonna go for God, just for the simple reason is you can actually ask why. So it's plain and simple.
And then you could tell your son Jesus above you to get
Stop wearing sandals. Yeah.
Shoes haven't been invented yet.
Yeah. Do you know? I might actually drop him in the North Pole. Yeah. He'd have to wear ski boots, wouldn't he?
They're a high tops, like.
Put him back in LA, like LA 1984.
LA lights.
What the fuck are you all about?
I totally lost it.
Jesus to the Periwinkle Pickers.
Oh, save us. Who's your idol?
It's so easy for me to go to Dave Grohl. I probably want to say that kind of so I could have maybe, I don't know, do you know what I mean? But I would rather maybe go in a different direction and say The Rock. I'd like to be The Rock maybe for a day. because I like Dwayne Johnson, and he's a little bit shorter than me.
Is he?
But he's only a little bit. He's like 2 inches shorter than me.
No way. I don't believe that for a
But
second.
I'll forgive him for that. Well, I'm fucking 6'3", Dave. I mean, that's the
Okay.
joke, isn't it? Ha, 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 Ronnie's short, but Ronnie's really fucking tall.
I thought you were
know what
being
I mean?
serious.
So-
I thought,
That's why they
I'm
call
saying-
him Little Ron.
Yeah, little Ron,
Little
but I'm
Ron.
really, you know that. I'm taller than you as well, Dave. Anyway,
Sorry, Ronnie.
so yeah, it's so I think The Rock is I find him inspirational at the moment, how he fits everything in. Plus I love wrestling, and I think he was like fucking super entertaining in WWE. Then he went on to be a movie star, and now he gets up at like a ridiculous time and bench presses probably, as much as I eat in a day.
He hasn't got a bad voice either, has he?
Yeah, he's a full, I call it like he's tits and teeth, and like it's an old like axe. No, it's an old like showbiz tits and teeth, because he's a good looking guy. He's got a great build on him, fucking great smile, and he's a triple threat, I think. So I think he can do everything, like, do you know what I mean? So he does the old acting, singing. Yeah. So yeah, the Rock. So I can I don't know, see what it's like to be somebody shorter than me for a day.
Yeah.
He has got huge muscles.
The problem is, it would be more like fucking Jumanji, wouldn't it? You know, like when they swap bodies, it'd be like that. And like, I can imagine The Rock being absolutely distraught if he had me, like, do you know what I mean? And I'm there doing the whole fucking with one eyebrow twitch and all of that, like, yeah, this ain't bad, do you know what I mean? And then The Rock's like, what the fuck did I have? Like, do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh,
I'd love
fantastic.
to probably like one of the Beatles, like John Lennon or Paul McCartney, to like experience what it must have been like to be like the first mega band. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Through that time, that experience, that because I don't think anybody will ever do that again. You know, at that size and stature and whatever. But or an
Absolutely.
actor, or someone like, I don't know, Keanu Reeves or something, or one of the actors. Yeah, I guess one of the Beatles is more, experience there.
No, that's cool. That's cool. My dad was from Liverpool, and he actually saw the Beatles. So that's pretty cool.
Wow.
Sorry, Tan. Can we just recap?
Yeah.
So I'll be Walt Disney. Dave, who are you?
Jesus.
I'll go with Jesus.
Shane?
I'm his dad.
Shane's. Are you John Lennon?
John Lennon.
And The Rock.
And The Rock.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a fucking party, that is, isn't it?
That's a hell of a party. Who would you be, Tan?
Who would I be? Oh, I was brought up on Motorhead by my dad, and I find Lemmy just hilarious.
Awesome.
Yes. Yeah, I love that.
So I
love
think
that.
it would have to just to get inside that mind. Oh, it's just absolutely mental.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun day.
That would be it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. That's one hell of a dinner party.
Yeah, man.
Oh dear, it's fantastic. I've got one more question, just a quick one.
That's cool.
During lockdown, I've been learning to play the cigar box guitar.
Okay.
You?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is.
Where is it?
Very
No.
cool.
I don't know where it is.
Wow.
Can you see
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over there. By there.
My jack by there. Yeah.
Yes.
There.
There it is.
It's by there.
Yeah, she got all the gear. We could probably do a gig, eh?
Yeah. Come over. That's fine. We're quiet in Dorset. So yeah, I've been learning to play that and the fife as well. Is there an instrument that you guys would really love to play that's a little bit out of the box?
Bagpipes.
Yeah.
I'd give that a go. Because we were even thinking about
Yeah.
about doing that at a Scotland show.
Oh yeah.
I know I am quite lucky. I can turn my hand to anything, like with instruments, or make a sound anyway. I won't be any good, but it'll be decent. It'll be half decent.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, imagine coming out on stage in Scotland and, well, hopefully if you play it good, like, the reaction, that would be epic.
Yeah.
So the back
I
for
went
me.
to, yeah, that's cool.
What were we going to say?
I
You went
just got.
to-
What was that fucking didgeridoo we were fucking around with in the studio?
Oh yeah,
I've got one of those.
yeah.
I've actually been practicing, boys, the old didgeridoo.
I look
Hang
forward
on
to
now.
that, Ronnie.
I'll whip it out next time we're together, boys, and I'll show you how it's going. It's wicked.
He's always whipping it out.
Yeah. I think like a little violin or something. For me, I reckon.
On the fly swat, you mean? Like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Violin.
I'd like
I
to
love to
learn.
play violin or something like that. I think.
I'd like to learn the saxophone. I would like a baritone.
Oh, that's cool.
You know.
Yeah.
Shane?
What about you, Shine?
Shine.
Piano. Oh, hang on. What's that little piano? It's not called a piano though. Harpsichord.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes like that.
Yeah.
what's an accordion, you plank?
Yeah, that's an accordion.
Well, then, Dave.
Yeah. Let's go with harpsichord.
Harpsichord.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bring the
Is that the one that
harpsichord
sounds like every day? Like,
Yeah. That's the one. I hear the sound in my head. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
What you, Ron?
Ron?
Didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
All right.
Or is it
I'm not
didgeridoo?
shitting you. I'm not shitting you. I'll pull it out right now. I'm serious. I'll pull it out right now. I got a didgeridoo. Like,
How big is it?
it's a big one. Hang on.
Whoa now. Family show. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
He had a didgeridoo.
It's taller
It's
than
hell of
you,
a didgeridoo, that is.
See? Told you.
Well, I
Not
give
bad,
it
is
a
it?
blast.
It's taller than you, bud.
Give us a blast then.
Oh. Bless you, brother. You sneezed all in, huh?
I want to clean your
Like,
microphone,
you know.
man.
Yeah.
I don't want to show off.
No,
That's
fair enough.
basically it. I don't want to show off. Look, it's
Yeah.
a bit of a clusterfuck in here tonight. I'm not set up properly. There's computers and wires everywhere. Like, honestly, now next time I'm telling you, it'll blow your mind. It will blow your mind.
I look forward to that,
It must
Ronnie.
be this big.
Oh dear,
He's all,
fantastic.
he's all spit on his computer now.
It's all spit, and Lynn Parry's right. That was in the key of F.
Well done, Lynn.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much. It's lovely to chat
Alright,
to you, and
And always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us.
bless you. Thanks,
We'll see you
guys.
soon.
Yeah, stay
Take care.
safe.
Take
See you
care,
later.
Tristan. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Ah, she's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome.
That tickled me and wrong.
Yeah.
That's all I was waiting for you to go, oh fuck!
No, honestly, I can't. Like, I dare not show you what's going on here, but there's just wires everywhere. Because, like I said, it was a bit of a kind of fucking rushy day today, and then I've got it set up. Don't get me wrong, but it's like you boys have had one of them, and I've got laptops and wires going everywhere. So I was more shitting myself that we're live then, and I was literally going to go fucking flying through that wall or something with a didgeridoo. It's quite weighty, that is, as well. It's quite a heavy didgeridoo, like, you know. So, but I think everybody's right by saying didgeridoo. So there we go. Found that in my storage room. Good God. It's amazing what you'll find in there.
And Aborigine in there as well. Did you? Just curious.
No, there's not. There's not. Maybe there's a couple of my daughter's ex-boyfriends, possibly them, but no, none of them. We've got a question, Lloyd.
Yeah. Moving on. Right, this one's from Ali Bay. Hang on. With further restrictions announced for all parts of the UK for 6 months, do any of you worry that the Crows won't survive? Not at all. Not at all. Not one bit.
No, because we've got the best fans in the world to support us. We're always creating. So, we'll find a way to get the music out there to give you content. And so, yeah, it's... No, not at all.
Beautiful thing about this age we live in, isn't it? There's so many ways we can do and be, do stuff and be busy. It's not really,
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I completely agree. We're way too creative. We're thinking about 2-3 years down the line. Realistic plans now. We're obviously 10 years down the line, 15 years, thinking what we love to happen. But realistically, we're 2-3 years down the line, being realistic with COVID, and if this happens and that happens, and then we need to do this, and you know what I mean. So 6 months, good God, no. I don't even think there's a maybe asking a year and a half, 2 years, because no matter what, we've always said whether we needed a break, for example, once we're exhausted, and rather than fall out, it will never be over. It would just be let's just have 5 a minute, do you know what I mean? Rather than that's the band done, because I hate it when bands get to that stage, do you know what I mean? Where they're kind of over. They don't really need to be, they just need to kind of just go on a couple of holidays, maybe somebody go and take up fishing or something, and then come back in, because the music always brings you back, I find. It always draws you in, that bugger called music, so...
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but there was a follow-up question as well, boys, from Ali Bay. Do you know anyone who has had to give up their band due to lack of gigs? I don't think I know anybody that's... Nothing springs to mind. There may be the odd sort of local covers band, which may have knocked it on the head, but I haven't heard of anything. To be honest, I think that's the last thing on anyone's mind who's in a band right now. I think they just can't. They're thriving for it's like having your first ever gig again. They're thriving for that moment where we get a green light, didn't we? Do you know what I mean? So it's yeah, come on, we get a gig again. So no, I don't think I know anyone that's jacked it in. I don't think. Do you, boys?
Is that just talking about during this pandemic now, not just generally when you can't get gigs? Is that
Yeah, no, yes, this pandemic,
I don't know. No, I don't know anyone. It hasn't been going on long enough yet, is it? I mean, it might be different for some people in 2 years' time when it's still going on, but if someone's jacked it in after 6 months, then it wasn't meant to be anyway, really, was it?
No.
I don't know anyone, no. Or anyone who's even thought of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know anyone, Lloyd. I've known people before the pandemic who have kind of called it a day, but I think that's just the pressures of life and the money not being there in the industry. I mean, everybody's looking at COVID as the main kind of killer of bands, but it's not just that. The music industry's been struggling for a long time, and I think, like Shane said earlier, if you're creative and you keep together and you're focused on the end goal rather than the instant money, then you survive a lot of really bad bumps. And let's be honest, I think no matter if we've been in bands before or this band, you always hit bumps, you always hit hurdles. And I just think if you keep positive like we have, and we're having a great crack with it, but we're being totally fucking positive with the content, and we're thinking about newer stuff, and we're being realistic with the newer stuff, can we achieve that? It's exciting then, and it's like you want to be in a band, do you know what I mean? So
and to be honest, you've got to hit those obstacles in order to grow as a person and the band stronger. Do you know what I mean? Because like you can hit and I can't do that because this has happened, or it's going to cost too much, blah blah. Well, if that happens, and like Dave said, you're not really in it for the full game, are you? You're gonna, the more successful you are, the more obstacles are gonna get in your way. But it's just how you plow through them, innit? You know. And yeah, so there's no fear there at all. If anything, we're just always thinking about what else can we do. That's the mindset moving forward. And being creative. If we can't do live shows, what can we do? CrowCast. You know, that's how it came about. So just keep moving forward, plowing on.
yeah, and we're obviously not just thinking of, just to add to that, we're obviously not just thinking of CrowCast. Like you said, Shane, earlier, we've got other ideas. We're thinking of other content. You can't really say too much because we're obviously trying to keep that surprise element. Do you know what I mean? So I think a lot of that will come to light over the next 6 to 8 months to a year of what we've been working on in the background, what else is to come. But yeah, I do think a lot of bands will fall during this period, just because, you know, it's going to be harder to come back out of it but we were talking about it earlier. Let's make a positive out of it. When we hit that fucking stage, which we know now we've got gigs which have been rescheduled, they're amazing capacity. When we hit that stage together, it's going to be fucking special, man. It's
fuck.
Like you said, Lloyd, you're not going to, you know, what was your wordings, mate?
I'm going to lose my fucking shit.
Well, yeah, and you're not going to take it for granted.
I'm not taking nothing for granted no more. I mean, I don't feel like I took it too much for granted anyway. But you know what it's like, man. You don't, like the saying goes, you don't realize what you got sometimes until it's kind of taken from you.
Yeah.
And I just can't. I can't wait. It's going to be fucking so special to get back up there.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And I think not just the one show, it's the fact of we'll be hitting the road, hopefully the same as many other bands. And I mean, if anything, fuck, wouldn't it be great if that spark gets lit and you have got those fucking Motley Crue vibes of like,
yeah,
you know, bands want to kind of have an after show party. They want to, the whole thing, you want to take it all in, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be great to really like the industry up, and I think the fans will be a big part of that. I think some of the shows will be special, not just because the bands will emotionally feel that electricity, and you're just gonna fucking, you know, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you.
That's it, man. It's every night for me. It's gonna be like on that stage. It's gonna be a celebration of just being able to do it one more time and one more time again. You know.
Yeah, man.
That's how I'm feeling. And I feel so positive about it. It's fucking great. Just can't fucking wait.
Yeah, well, I mean, before COVID, I said to a lot of you, I was buzzing off a lot of the gigs that we played, and I got quite emotional in a few, especially like Winter's End as well. I just missed that feeling. So I was kind of there where I started realizing, like, this is it. Like, you can't bottle it. This is what I'm supposed to do. Like I said to you, Shane, we've had that conversation. You realize it in that moment. Like this is it. Like everyone's singing the songs back. The shit that goes on in the background, the artworks, traveling in vans, it's really, really worth it. And now, like, I feel we have taken that leap, that step. This is our career. Like I said earlier, you know, if somebody stops me, I am officially a professional musician. This is what we do now. This is the path, like, you know. So to get back out and do that on a full-time schedule is just going to be fucking off the hook, like, you know, and reaching out and meeting new people, meeting back up with the Crow family, and fuck, it's just night after night. It's going to be like, you know what I mean? Like fucking literally the adrenaline.
Electric shock.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's really exciting, man. And I mean, you know, we've kept busy enough kind of in the background working on stuff, how to make the show even better. And so exciting times, man.
Fuck yeah.
Love it, boys. Love it. See the past.
Can't fucking wait. I'm gonna fucking run this shit. Let's do it.
Yeah, love it. That's what it's all about, man. Love it.
Brilliant. Should we bring on our final guest?
Yeah, man.
Or do you want to do a crow wheel? Sorry, Shane.
Yeah, I was thinking, bud. Let's give something away, is it?
Yeah, let's give something away in 2 seconds.
Here we go. So this is for anything you want off the Crow webpage, any piece of merch. Good luck, everybody.
Anything below £5.
I don't think there's anything on it for £5, is it?
I'm joking.
Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Wow, that took a while. Nikki Coburn.
Congratulations, Nicky.
Let me write that
Well
down.
done, Nicky.
Not twice. Nicky's won something off the pro wheel now.
No?
Is it?
Isn't it? No. Don't worry then. Ignore me.
No, let's not start that.
£5, Nicky.
We'll do another one of them later on.
Love it.
Cool.
Love it. Let's get on another guest. Let's welcome Stephen.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Steve-O!
How we doing? You all right?
Yeah,
Very
good
well.
man.
Yourself?
Yeah, all good, all good. Bit of a late night, but hey, rock and roll.
Yes, man.
Yeah, this is Crow Tuesdays. We don't have an early night on a Tuesday.
Or any night.
Well, that's true. That is true. Have you got work in the morning?
Always working, haven't stopped.
Ah, fair play to you.
Haven't stopped.
Sorry for keeping you so long.
Hey, don't worry about it, buddy. So obviously, I mean, Ronnie knows I'm, one of the local councillors in Bridgend, and politics always gets in the way of rubbish. But I also work in the Welsh Assembly as well, so I'm at all levels of democracy. But what do you guys think the music industry needs from politicians once COVID is in the rearview mirror?
I think they need to understand just how important the arts are and music in general. It may not have the same, I don't know, effect as like lawyers, doctors, blah, blah, blah. But I can tell you right now, the effect music has on people mentally is absolutely right up there above anything I know of. As far as like what you do for a living and a job and stuff. So it's incredibly important. And I wish it's too easy sometimes. It's just, you play an instrument and it's kind of looked down, oh, well done, it's a nice hobby. It's not a hobby. It's giving, like my dad, he's no longer with us now. He passed away a long time ago. But he always used to say, like, you're giving something back. You're filling that room with joy. Everyone gets up and has a dance. And that is incredible gift. And sadly, I don't think it's monetized in the way a normal job would be. But my God, it's so beneficial. So yeah, it's wake up and actually see what music and the arts do for mindset, health. It's incredible. It's an incredible gift. So yeah, that's what I'd be telling them.
Well, I mean, Lloyd, you know how we try and do it in Bridgend. I mean, we put on an event in the Sony Theatre, and I met you in the doorway.
That's right.
And
yeah.
It's just a shame we haven't been able to do a little bit more of that. But it's about making sure these venues are still around afterwards and supporting them, really.
Yeah. I mean, it is extremely tough times, and it is all about the money. And if people aren't coming into that venue, then it's very difficult to maintain and keep those doors open. But it's supporting everybody. I don't know. I haven't got the answers, but we should be, and venues, music venues should be right up there with all the jobs, and be looked upon the same. I think it's too easy for them to just go, well, it's not really essential. It is. It's so essential. I don't know how we force that and bring that to light. But my God, I want to sing it from the rooftops.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how they get to
does
see it that
give
way.
a massive outlet for people, disenfranchised people, all sorts. You know, people who get into music to express anger rather than putting it into a negative sort of thing, and it's important for that perspective for society's the benefit of society as well, isn't it? You know, where it sort of gives focus to especially a lot of young people. Going to the local venue, playing in bands. I mean, it did for me. You know, kept me out of trouble because I focused all my energies into being in a band. But
You got me in trouble.
But just seeing the importance that it plays for youth people as well, and then obviously recognizing that, you know.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's people doing jobs and stuff, and then to kind of the recreational side of things. So people go to a spa to relax, or it's in that bracket. It's the escapism. It's going to a show and seeing your favorite band or enjoying music, getting away from the normal shit of the world, everyday sort of scenarios, and just being free to experience, and whether it be aggression, whether it be metal music, but just being that outlet, as you said, Dave, is so important. And I just think we get shit on and overlooked because we play instruments as opposed to what we give in the feel, the end goal of creating music.
I do you guys remember when we had Brian Adams playing Bridgend?
Yeah.
Now, why hasn't that happened again? Do you know what I mean? I mean, look at the revenue that brought to the town. Hotels, people traveling in, like people who go for restaurants, go for a meal before the gig. Like I could only see the positive in that. How hasn't that happened again? Do you know what I mean?
Do you want the honest answer? Licensing.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, it's licensing for live music events and the noise pollution that comes from it. But that's something that we've got to overcome. We've got some amazing green spaces in Bridgend. There's no reason why we can't put an outdoor event on.
Yeah. But there you are.
Yeah,
maybe not Brian Adams, but
my penny's worth, and like Steve has heard this, so I'll do a kind of like a tamed down version of it, which I can say on air. But Bridgend, we were very fortunate in Bridgend growing up. We've said it on you now many weeks. I think you might have heard it, Stephen.
Yeah.
We have literally bragged Bridgend up, the live jam scenes. Phil Jones, who we've given numerous shout outs to over the past weeks, but he's just one name. There are so many other people who run jam nights with him, or local musicians who have kept that music scene going before us and during. Sadly, Bridgend, before COVID, let's take our eyes off COVID for a second. Before COVID, Bridgend at one point had no official music venues. That's a problem to me. Like, you know, growing up in a town where we were Bridgend Rock City at one point, with bands coming out and gracing the world with their talent, and all of a sudden we lost music press, which used to write about any local bands. We just lost that whole finger on the pulse, as Shane would say, to a thriving scene. And then there's nobody then to inspire the younger kids coming through, because there's no venues for them to come to. There's no like what Dave said, there's no kind of hangout like the football club when we grew up, or Trumps, or Jaggers, or Astons on a Saturday night, or you can go on. There's, like, you know what I mean? You could just keep naming these places where now, I mean, all right, I think Hobos has started back with the music license, but that's it. And I mean, like where you said about the Sony Theatre, amazing. Kids are really lucky to have that at their fingertips, and especially when we went to college and literally there was absolutely nothing there. There was nothing in the college. You know, a very rickety drum kit and just about enough recording gear, winner shine, to kind of get you through a day. Like, do you know what I mean?
It was a 4-track.
Yeah, the only thing I would say to that is to make things a little bit more accessible to We're fine now. Like I said earlier, we're professionals, so we've moved up to that level. But we were at a stage where we were looking at the Sony room for video shoots and stuff, but we just couldn't afford it. The hire of those places they were just so much money, which doesn't help a local band where, you know, if you had someone like yourself or somebody in the council or somebody who loved the music could kind of push funding towards bands and maybe kind of give them a bit more of a leeway or a discount. Do you know what I mean? And like what Lloyd said, quickly touching on it, same with festivals. I think many of us have gone to the council as, you know, dreaming children and gone, we'd love to put a festival on in Bridgend. I mean, we've talked about it now for years. CrowFest, well, it was, funny enough, it was supposed to be CrowFest 2020, wasn't it? That was the...
It was.
Yeah, that was the idea. But yet again, you might be kind of with us there, and there might be a few others, but it still needs modernization. It still needs a younger, fresher kind of look on where music is, and kind of involve other businesses as well. Because, you know, music festivals that we've played in, you can still sell your arts and crafts, your paintings, your whatever. It can all be one big thing, but yet again, it's the local council have got to kind of back that and push something forward, boys, haven't they? Really.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've spoken to you and Lloyd many times about putting on a Sony theatre show for you. Then you went and got too bloody good and too bloody big, and there was no chance of that ever happening now, was there?
No, but it would be good. I mean, all right, like you said, post-COVID, looking back at it, it would be great that there are facilities for younger bands to kind of shoot their videos in. I think we ended up going to Bryn Tyrion School, Lloyd, at one point.
Bryn Tyrion Comp, yeah.
So we tried, and the reasoning behind that wasn't just the budget, because we funded the band. We were our own independent label before we got signed. It was just the fact we were trying to keep it in Bridgend, because we did another video out of Bridgend. So we had the little dream of kind of trying to keep everything more local, so you could give back to your hometown. But sadly, there are a number of people, so you can't kind of disclude everyone who want to support the band. But we still today, there's a lot of people who don't even know we're from Bridgend, which is kind of sad for us, because if this was 15 years ago, there'd be a massive fucking flag at the moment. Do you know what I mean? But it's a shame.
Well, you know, we've spoken. I push that as much as I can. I actually sit in council meetings with your merch on to get the message out there. So.
I love that.
And to give a shout out as well, I sit next to who I call Councillor Stuart Charles, who I'm assuming is watching this. His phone pings next to me, and he's got your bloody background on his phone as well. So we are spreading the message for you guys.
I fucking love it, man.
He hasn't quite got you as a ringtone yet, but we have to have our phones on silent anyway.
How is everything? Is it you know, are we moving in the right directions as a town, or?
Look, we've still got our challenges, we've still got our problems. There's still too many empty shops there, and we're working really hard. As you know, I'm actually due to become mayor of the town soon, and I'm going to put a bloody good effort into to see what I can do in that, because it's disgraceful that people don't know you're a Bridgend band. Do you know what I mean? It is. People should be extremely proud of what you do.
Plaque of us up there, and put a statue or something.
Well, we started putting blue plaques up, but you've got to be dead for 10 years before we can put you forward. So if there's some, you know.
We'll have a statue, please, outside the cenotaph. Thank you very much.
A statue, not too close to the cenotaph. That is meant to be a respectful place.
Yeah. All right, outside Weatherspoons.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you've been there. That's right outside the cenotaph.
I'm only joking, man.
No, I'm kidding, man.
Do you want it in bronze or marble, or how do you want it?
Gold, please.
He's a bit like Chairman Mao sort of vibe, like.
Well, the thing is, we're just about to buy a new town hall. We could name a suite after you or something. Well, you know, the Lloyd
Sir David Winter.
Yes.
But look, keep going, guys, because you are fantastic
Thank you, man.
ambassadors for the town. You and then there's lots of good bands coming up. I think I mean, Lloyd, going back to that concert we put on, there was Written in Kings, which is now Paradise Now. Fire Fences is still going. There's still a fantastic scene following you up. And I know you mentioned Phil. A lot of that goes back to Phil and the inspiration he was given to people in the town.
Man. Yeah.
The Paradise Now guys are doing really well in America, I believe.
They are, yeah. They were actually meant to be
really
on
well
tour in the States when COVID locked down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks, man. Really sucks. I mean, they're good boys as well,
They're not bad. Sam beat me in fantasy football last week, so I don't like him at the minute.
I love it. But keep up the good work, Steve, and keep spreading the word and keep pushing the talent in Bridgend, mate.
Oh, I will do. Look, even if we used to do those street parties and stuff, and we used to have 6 or 7 bands on. Daz Cortina used to play. I think Fire Fences played one of their first gigs in Bridgend on that stage, and we need to do more stuff like that, I think.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Cheers, guys. Keep up the great work. Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
And you as
Great
well,
to see you.
Steve. Take care, Steve. See you soon, man.
Man.
Bye, man.
Wicked. That's cool.
That's brilliant. Yeah, it's great to have people who care as well. Like, do you know what I mean? That's the important thing. So more Steves in Bridgend means a positive future for not just the Crows, for every talent, arts, entertainment job done, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I went on a proper rant then. It pisses me off.
You've done well, but you were very restrained.
Yeah, thanks.
No, it is great, but it's like it's where we grew up in it, man. So it's like it's just like you want it to be brilliant. Do you know what I mean? For everybody, not just yourself. So just want the best thing.
But it's not even. It wasn't a Bridgend thing. It was like a national thing. It's like the UK. I think every musician. It's just we're not across the board, Ron. It's not about like playing shows. It's about like even the Spotify situation, the iTunes situation. We get such little for the material we put out. This every musician I'm talking about, not just as Crows. I just think it's so unfair that the scales are so wrong. It's not in the favor of the artist, So anyway. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. We got a tip jar tonight. Boom.
Yes. Boom. Oh fuck! I gotta get the code. I was talking right now. I dropped 2 or 3 settlings about copying, and I was like, "Yeah, the boys will drop the code in." But yeah, fucking bastards.
There we are. Drop our link, buddy. Drop our link.
Yeah.
And as you do that, I've got a last sort of shout out to do tonight. It's a bit of a long email, but it's a very poignant one, and thank you so much. This is from Jack Skinner, basically saying your music speaks volumes to me and has helped me through some extremely tough times, this week included. My dad passed away last Saturday suddenly, but thankfully peacefully. They were not expecting it, and when they had the results back, it was advanced heart disease, so he would have been in no pain. Her actual words were, "It would have happened in the blink of an eye." She said she had goosebumps. Honestly, I hope you know how much you mean to us all, and how I personally just want to thank you for sharing your music and for being so honest and open when writing your songs. Point of No Return is like the soundtrack to my life right now. Your music tells a story and can obviously be interpreted in different ways, but it honestly speaks so loudly to my heart. I would absolutely love to come on the CrowCast and tell you this in person, but just don't feel strong enough at the moment. I just felt I needed to share this with you. I want to send you all my love and thank you from the bottom of my heart for being there and helping us through this weird time. We've got tickets to come and see you in the tram shed. Amazing email. Thank you so much, Jax, for getting in touch. Love and thoughts with you and your family. Your dad passing, tough times. But we're all you, Crow family included. Take care, lovely, and we will see you soon, hopefully. That's a wonderful email.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Right, on that note, should we give something else away?
Yes, let's do that. Then maybe we can have one last Dave's Did You Know, one line of Shiner, and happy days.
Okie doke. So again, guys, anything you want on the webpage. Here we go.
What you want, Dave? What you want? You're going to win this thing.
How much have I got? £5. £5.
Jamie Little.
Jamie Little.
Oh, you were close,
Yeah.
Dave. You were close.
Stuart's brother. Stuart Little.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
There we go.
You can win Dave if you want. Dave's up for prize this week.
Oh.
Fuck off, they'll give him back.
Talk about not being prizes not being collected.
Come on then, Devo. Last one, mate. Facto crap. Facto
All right,
crap.
then.
Facto crap. Facto crap.
Facto crap. Facto crap. Facto crap. Facto crap. Facto crap.
Yeah, I heard you, Ronnie. Fucking right. If you watch the movie, right, this is another one that's going to keep you up all night, Ron, right? If you watch the movie Empire Strikes Back, there's a scene in there.
Oh, we've lost him.
No, there was a time difference.
No. Come on.
I know.
There's a scene in it, right? With an asteroid belt. There's a scene of an asteroid belt, and there's a potato that someone's put in for a laugh.
Oh.
Gotta watch that. Potato.
You is a controversial one. I don't like Star Wars. I said it. Bring forth the hate.
But do you like potatoes floating around in space?
Fucking love potatoes, son.
There you
That's
are,
the
then.
problem.
That's
That
the
is
reason I
the
watched
problem.
them.
I fucking love a potato. I'm
That's the reason I
trying not
watched
to eat
them.
potatoes. I'm urging a potato right now. Urging
Potato.
it. Potato. I'm urging it. But
There's not enough potatoes in films for my liking.
Potato. So yeah, apparently there's a potato floating around in space in Star Wars if you watch it, and someone's just put it into the asteroid field. So for a laugh, maybe, I don't know.
I normally see if Star Wars gets put on or something. I normally remember there's yellow writing at the beginning, don't it? It comes up.
Yeah.
And
Always
about
start the
that point, I fucking drift off and I'm gone. That's it. 10 out.
Fucking
Take
class.
over for the wrestling on, like.
I actually like, if I'm all jokes aside, I've watched the old originals and then I thought it's gone fucked up. And yeah, that it doesn't do nothing. I'm more of like Lord of the Rings and all of that vibe, which yet again isn't everybody's taste. But
No, I love Lord of the Rings.
yeah, man. But I don't know what it is. Are you Star Wars fans or?
I like Star Wars. I'm
not a
my
massive
hands up.
fan.
The like the latest, the three latest ones. I've only watched Rogue One. I'm a lover of the other six. I really like them, like A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Phantom Menace. I love how they done it. Where they went back years later with a fucking load more money for the budget.
I'm not like a nerdy fan of it, but I like the good films, yeah.
It's nothing against it. It's just I don't know what it is. So somebody just asked, "What about Star Trek?" I love Star Trek. There you go. So if I have to choose a side, it's definitely not Switzerland, and the Force is definitely not with me. Yes, live long and prosper. I don't mind Star Trek actually, but yet again, I'm a sucker for the William Shatner.
You know, it's the doors on Star Trek. They go. Shh.
Yeah, I I fucking love old school stuff, man. Don't get me wrong. I think like new movies, there's some corkers. Like I do like the new Jurassic Parks, and I love all the Marvel films, but you can't beat some of the old school movies. Like, do you know what I mean? They don't need to be fucking remade. Leave them alone. You know, Goonies and stuff. Fucking leave them alone. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm shitting a brick with Ghostbusters, boys, because just don't fuck with it. It don't need it. Like, it's got that of its time. Think of a new movie. That's what does my head in. It's where they're like, oh, you know, what else can we fucking destroy? Do you know what I mean? Oof. Oh.
No, I do agree.
I'm very reluctant to watch this new Bill and Ted.
I know, I've been the same, dude. I'm exactly the same as that. Are you boys the same? Are you? I'm fucking petrified to put it on.
I want to watch it.
I've seen like the clips and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, it's a little bit cringy. It doesn't look the same, so I'm hoping the plot is really good. And I don't know.
It was of the time, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
But sooner or later, we all dance for the reback.
Because Keanu Reeves was doing like the big budget films, and he turned into like this cool guy, Keanu Reeves. And now I look at him, and it's like he's trying to act like you know, and it's like, oh, I don't believe it anymore. I believed it when he was
John Wick, like
you're fucking John Wick. No, that's the truth. You're John Wick. You're John Wick. You've become cool. Shut the fuck up. Be cool. Fucking be John Wick. Shoot loads of people. Do fucking incredible
400,000 people because somebody shot his dog.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking me.
That'd be Dave. That's exactly
and that all
what
happens in the first 10 seconds.
Yeah. I worry. It worries me, man, because I watched Jay and Silent Bob reboot, and I literally got to about 30-40 minutes into it, if that. And I knocked it off. I was like, and I fucking love Kevin Smith. I listen to their podcasts, and I've fucking grown up. Like, I'm sorry.
That first one was fucking hilarious.
I love them all, dude, and especially Dogma. It's in my fucking. I love that.
Brilliant.
It's brilliant. Like, I don't know have you seen Dogma, Lloyd, or
no?
Oh man, you're talking class films, like old school fucking. But
so good.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh fuck! It was so hard. It was like 25 minutes into it. Have you seen it yet, Shane? Or
what's that?
The reboot.
No.
Oh man, be careful, Dave. China.
No. I was going to watch it, but I might not now.
I'm just reading one of these comments on the site. They've made a musical of Back to the Future.
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
But that's okay in my opinion, because it's not like if they tried to redo that would be a travesty.
Well, the closest thing for me was Hot Tub Time Machine, wasn't it? That was like the closest sort of thing you could get to a remake of Back to the Future, but in a different sort of vein. Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking loved that because I loved the spin off it, but I'm glad they left that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a worrier, isn't it, with the sequels, etc. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm into the musical thing, mine shine. I fucking urge to go and watch like Jurassic Park the musical, as in like, never mind, sorry, musical, like with a full orchestra. I want to go and watch. I've been watching the Harry Potter ones with the wife, but I really want to go and watch like a mixture of like Lord of the Rings, Superman, Jurassic Park. I fucking want to hear that.
They're doing the Joker one, aren't they? An orchestra behind it, and some of the music in that film is unreal. So that'd be really powerful. I mean, it's a powerful film anyway, isn't it? But
find out what orchestra it is, boys. That'll be interesting.
What's his name? Williams.
What's his name? Williams. Like. That narrows it down a bit, doesn't it? What's his name? Williams.
What was the composer? John Williams or something? Or James? Star Wars and Superman and all those.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I noticed a dude like this big who plays Didgeridoo in it. It's the Didge, like.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Crocodile Dundee, isn't he?
a banging orchestra. Fair play. You haven't even understood that, have you, Bear?
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have.
He's got one eye on the comments.
I have. Yeah.
John
Fuck
Williams.
it.
John Williams. John Williams.
John Williams.
John Williams.
No, I'm not really into the reboots and stuff like that. It's just not doing it for me. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Good question, though.
I did watch because we haven't done that for a while, because that was the bit of a lockdown thing. What have you been eating? What have you been watching? What have you been watching? What have you been eating? Did anybody watch Des?
Yes.
No.
Don't tell me. Well, I'm on the second episode now. I watched the first one yesterday.
Nobody put it in the comments. Don't put it in the I didn't know nothing about this shit when I went into it. Oh my God, David Tennant, mate. David Tennant is absolutely class. Fucking hell, what an actor. Yeah, there's one for you, Shiner Boy. Des.
Yeah, I actually know what you're on about. I've seen like the trailers of it.
Yeah, there we go, everybody. There's people who've watched it. It was on ITV. Absolutely fantastic. Nobody spoil it for old Greeno. All the boys, if they're going to watch it. Wow. There's just David Tennant in it. He's fucking phenomenal. Like, do you know what I mean? I've liked the few things with him in, especially is it Good Omens? And then Jessica Jones I watched on Netflix, and he was like the baddie in that, and he was fucking class. But yet again, another controversial one. I was never really a Doctor Who fan, so there's a.
No, I wasn't either.
Yes.
No.
Must be like our year in school or something. Do you know what I mean? I don't know anybody who was really into it. Like, so.
Yeah.
You Shiner Boy or Lloyd?
Doctor Who? No, fuck that.
No?
Not when we were kids, no. But the remake
generation, I think. It was popular before we were kids, and then it skipped a generation, and it got popular again once we grown up, I think.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
They filmed a lot of that in Wales, though, didn't they? Doctor Who.
Yeah, was it Torchwood? That was the other one, wasn't it? On the bay.
Harriet, I might actually put an episode of that on tonight. I'm really looking forward to starting that. I haven't watched that yet. The Boys season 2 on Amazon Prime. So yeah, if Amazon Prime want to give us free membership for a year, Amazon Prime.
Yeah, mine's run out.
Tip generously.
Tip generously. Tip generously. Anything else for anything else, boys?
I tell you what, I haven't watched it just yet, but I caught like a 6 minute sort of like a trailer, if you like, on Vice. Even like on like your videos on YouTube, and they come up and like you suggested things. The Dark Side of the Ring run. Fucking hell.
Oh yes, mate. Yes.
It's right, but like when he was like showing interviews with Chavo Guerrera, and I remember all them because that was my era, the Attitude Era, wasn't it?
Yes, man.
I fucking loved that time in wrestling. That was the fucking best, man.
Yeah.
With Chris Benoit, the crippler crossface. I remember doing that on my brother. Oof. But fucking, I was there, but fucking hell, how dark is that?
Yeah. It's a dark old ring, that is, mate. It's,
I'm gonna
yeah. That's honestly it's a
dark old ring.
It's a dark old ring. Yeah.
So yeah, that's on my list to watch, man.
Yeah, watch it, man, because like I said, it's just amazing. Like those kind of if you're into those documentaries behind the scenes, you don't have to be into the wrestling and stuff. It's just really class, man. It's fucking cool, like because they're real stories, and I love all of that.
Yeah.
I think throughout this, everybody's been kind of giving suggestions to watch, and that's been the story of COVID. Really, is somebody puts something up on Facebook or whatever, you tend to check it out then, don't you? Like, so definitely. But yeah, The Boys season 2. I can't wait to start that. And there's anyone else watching anything, or not really the time, or
Started watching a few more episodes of the Cobra Kai season 2. Because that come on Netflix, didn't it?
Yeah,
it's a weird. Go on, sorry, mate.
Oh no, I've watched them all now. I just can't wait for them.
I fucking love it, man. I mean, the cheesiness, I fucking love it. The music in it is fucking great.
Like I was talking like to people who have never seen Karate Kid, right? And they're not going to enjoy it as much. They still enjoy
No.
it, but they're not going to get the backstory. Like, I'm just willing. I've forgotten his name now. The blonde guy,
Johnny Lawrence.
I just want him to kick LaRusso's ass. I just.
Oh, LaRusso's a fucking prick.
Man,
he's an absolute tosser.
But you know
Just
when
so
they were like
smug.
I don't want to give too much away, but there was in season 2 where they would kind of look like they were getting on, and I was like, yes, I was so happy. I was like, yes, this is great. And then the shit hits a fan, and you're like, damn it. But that's based on Karate Kid, because obviously karate was like huge when we were kids. Like,
Well, if you think, Will, man, the Karate Kid actual film, LaRusso cracked on his girl, had a crack at his girl.
Yeah,
LaRusso was the one that set the fucking shower when they were in the toilets. It's not fucking. Who's the dickhead?
I know. I love how they spun that. Yeah, when you
Do you
think of
know
it
what I
in perspective, yeah.
Yeah. No wonder it panned out the way it did.
Yeah.
He was just, but they just twist it, didn't they?
Yeah, brilliant. Love it.
It's so weird for me, boys, because I've watched this fucking ages ago.
I remember, yeah, on YouTube Red, wasn't it?
It's so strange, boys, when I seen on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, oh my God, Cobra Kai, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck yeah, season 3's out. And then I was like, what the And then obviously everyone now is, like, you guys have caught on to it, because it was out on YouTube.
It's not out
yet.
YouTube Red.
Well, yeah, season 3's coming out now, mate. It's coming out. Cobra Kai season 1 and 2 have been out for years.
Well, I remember watching the first season probably 2.5 years ago, because I remember talking to you about it. But then I couldn't find the second season for some reason on YouTube Red.
Yeah, no, they've been on YouTube Red, season 1 and 2.
Yeah. Well, that's why I watched the first season, but I couldn't find the second season on there.
Ah, right. Yeah. So
I don't fucking know how. So I just kind of give up on it. Then I think it come on Netflix end of August, didn't it? I was like, right then.
Oh, it blew my mind. I'm not going to lie. It was fucking, just awesome. But yeah, it's been out for a while. So I'm waiting for season 3, which is coming out soon, Shane.
Oh, that's good to know. At least
I think there's going to be a good twist in that.
Yeah, it's fucking great for you, guy, because obviously you've just binged season 1 and 2, and then you're like, right, 3, here you are. I'm fucking busting for it, like, so.
There's somebody's just put, but there now. I've lost it now. Damn it! Limitless. Did anybody see that? Limitless. Remember the film Limitless? Brilliant film.
I've seen it.
But there was a series as well, which I don't think they've done like another series of it, but that was brilliant too.
There's only one series. Yeah, it was on Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah,
there's a series that you can't watch anymore. But it was on HBO called Vinyl. Anyone heard of it?
No.
Well, it was on a couple of years ago on HBO. It was one series, and I think like Mick Jagger and stuff was like the music coordinator and stuff on it. And I think his son, has he got a son or something, was an actor in it. And it's about like the music industry and in the sort of time when it's going from the early 70s, mid to the late 70s, sort of like where the sort of glam thing's going into the punk thing. And there's loads of it's always like a mixture between Sopranos. It's like a gangstery vibe, but it's like in the music business, loads of drugs, like extortion, and like the music in there is incredible. It's like New York Dolls and Ramones and all that kind of stuff, where it's changing into that sort of style of music. I didn't recommission the second series, but it's probably one of the best TV shows I've ever watched. I don't know where you can get it, like online or anything. I don't know. I haven't seen it since.
People were saying it was a film, and then it got made into a series.
I don't know. Maybe I just saw the series. I remember Gav tipped me off to it.
Sorry, hang on. He might have been talking about Limitless. Right, my bad. Yeah.
But yeah, that's something to look for if you can find it. Talking to TV, you just spark my memory there.
Cool.
Fucking love it.
That's awesome. Well,
Right,
on
we've
that
done
note,
3 hours, boys. We've done over 3
yes.
hours.
Well, on that note, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Thank you for tonight. Like I said, we've been streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch for the first time. There's a lot of people on Twitch, which I found funny earlier, boys. You might have seen the comments going, "What the hell is this?" Or they're asking, "What's it all about?" Because it's obviously a different platform, and they're not used to stuff like this, which is cool. Thank you for suggesting the tip jar. Any donations, well appreciated. It won't be available in the next couple of episodes because, like I said, this is not something that we set out to charge for. So we thought we would do it tonight because it's your episode, it's your takeover. So without further ado, over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen. One-liner, shiner.
He gets the full screen. Shine.
But nice quick one then. The best view comes after the hardest climb.
Yes.
Boom. Love it. Fact.
And on yes.
True.
And on that note, boys, let's go.
So true.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us. We love you to bits. We will see you next week.